No, don't.
I mean, you can. Not gonna stop you.
It works.
Yep.
Drew. And there go all our viewers. Hopefully we let you talk on stream again.
I need to use wired computer now, so that's what I mostly hear before someone starts talking.
I mean, I'm surprised you let my ugly mug on the stream.
Actually, I think you're cut off.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. So we're good.
Unless you
The
lean
one
forward.
time out of all the videos, the one time I'm not on the stream.
Unless you lean forward. Yeah.
That is gonna be like the tip of his nose and his beard.
Just gotta like.
Dang, I'm
Hey,
just
is the
saying,
camera? Yeah. Hey, is the camera on? Get right in the lens. I don't see any light blinking.
Who's that?
So what's this about a miracle?
Who's your friend?
That's Travis.
Is he already talking in stream?
Yep.
But yeah, miracle workers, no big deal. We just travel around with a god. So, you know.
Yeah, your god is currently napping after performing a miracle.
It happens.
I'll get tired. God's can only do so much in so little time.
The bacon supply here is limited.
Our church is running out of space. Call now for easy payments. You too can be a follower of Mangle.
Exactly.
We're gonna add another title to Mangle. The Miraculous Stalwart Protector.
But that was the title already.
No, the miracle wasn't voted on yet in court.
There's no court where we care about right now.
No, court's right here. He's the court, as far as we're concerned.
Point.
Alright, so y'all performed a miracle, made Gullion great severe. Hooray. Got a bunch of converts. I forgot how many. That's what I have notes for, but you know.
At least all the dwarves in the army.
True.
Got it written down.
Because it was the whole beard thing that started this whole fiasco.
Yes. Grace showed up with the removed beard of Silverbeard.
All the ones that are breathing.
Yeah.
All the ones we didn't take care of.
49 dwarves, and then, where the general guy is.
The check the guy.
The Superman one, the general.
Oh, Falmore?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Well, I'm saying 49 regular, and then,
Oh yeah, I think it was like a level 10 fighter.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then all the other dwarves are level 2 fighters.
Let's see, I gave you stats. I have stat blocks.
Sometimes.
Quiet. It's the reason it does plus 12 to hit you is because I didn't have a stat block. Now I'm annoyed. Alright, so you performed your miracle, and we're on your way back to Castellum City. At least that's where I hope you're going, because we've spent 2 sessions now getting there.
So we're going to the tree, pick up the
Yes, but that's on the
people
way to
and-
Castellum.
Yeah.
Alright, so if y'all are good, unless you all really want to roll for an encounter with your army. Sure, you don't want more of them to die?
One owl bear.
I mean, we're like,
Singular owlbear.
are we even 10 minutes into the damn session? No, come on, let's go.
Alright, so you all proceed on and return to the Wood Elf Tree. They're now home, as they are, well, doing their best to clean it up from all the blood and guts and dead kobolds and... Yeah.
Looking good, guys.
Are all of my kobolds followers still alive?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking
They're
about.
helping scrub the tree down and lacquer it.
Glad they listen.
Staining it.
Hey, wasn't there a plan to turn the tree into a sanctuary?
Was it the tree or was it Castellum City? Yeah, you were
I was
listening
going to put it because I figured everyone was coming back to.
Well, the Wood Elves are taking...
Obviously,
their
the Wood Elves are
ancestral-
staying there.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I knew there was a plan at some point.
Are
to
the
use the tree
druids
for
going
something.
with them, or are the druids going to Castellum?
The druids are going to stay at the tree and help mend it and repair it. That sucks.
Just give them the task to also spread about Manglism.
I mean, that's the key. Yeah.
Don't
Use
trust
them
druids.
to supply good berries on a daily basis.
You get a druid here.
I can't give them on a daily basis. I guess they could make a daily pilgrimage.
Wow. We're going to need a trade route.
What?
We'll meet you 3/4 of the way.
I mean, how far a walk is it from the tree to the city?
I think it was 15 miles.
Why do
That's
they
a
need?
long
Why
pilgrimage.
do
Yeah.
why do they need a good berry there?
Part of Anglism.
We're going to need these written
You
down.
don't have to worry about food if you're in the church's mangle.
You don't have to worry about food if you're dead.
Good berries will provide.
Especially when smashed on your forehead.
And then once a week, it's all the bacon and beer you can eat and drink.
You forgot the eggs.
And eggs.
Yes.
Bacon, eggs, and beer.
Is it not a level 1 spell for him?
But I'm saying, as far as keeping, because I was planning on going to church in Castellan City.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs like an
So I,
official people to
I
stay
wanted
there.
to come to the church, like stay at the church to.
So it's like when you go get communion and
Yeah.
you get to
Yeah.
drink a little bit of wine at church?
Except it feeds you for the day.
Because we focus on poor people. We
I
don't
mean-
care about rich people.
But does that mean you actually need like twice the good berries? One to smash on the forehead and one to eat? Or
No, that's when you join.
That's just the
Okay.
initiation.
So that's
You
still...
don't eat that day.
Like, where are you
You
gonna
suffer
do
once more.
That's
I
why I
so
remember
many good
these
berries.
druids living.
This could feed you a whole day smashed on your face and sacrifice.
Be prepared to sacrifice.
Okay.
But if they're staying at the tree, then I guess I gotta find more druids. Recruit them. Could the druids train the kobolds to become druids? It's a level 1 spell, they just gotta become like 1 or 2 levels deep, and then all 20 kobolds could just make good berries every day.
Cobalt slaves.
Could be great workers.
Except we're gonna keep one as a janitor because we like to sow resentment amongst our workers.
Well, I mean, after they're done making good berries, because I'm assuming it takes like 10 minutes, they gotta do something the rest of the day.
Fine, roll against me. You can give me an 8.
12.
Yes, you may train. It takes some time though.
It's instinctive. It doesn't take long.
Whoa now.
you should use a ritual.
So you
Like you've
got
been learning to be a druid, and I'm like, whoa now.
all day to make good berries, or like all day to clean.
They could just make good berries and then take a nap. A long rest. Short
That's,
rest.
that's not what the church is about. So that's not. I was gonna say suffering, but
They
it
could
sounds
just,
like that's wrong.
I just think they could use all their spell
Suffering's my
slots.
gig. Don't interrupt.
Sleep, so they could go to bed. Use their spell slots.
Do you? And druids don't get a lot of short rest, do they?
Nope. Only warlocks.
Warlocks.
It's 10. 10 per, and they're gonna have fewer spell slots than I do, and I have 4 for 7 spell slots.
No, you can use them at higher level though.
That's true,
Really quick.
but there's not gonna get higher
You still make them though.
at a higher level. Yes, but they're not gonna get to be like level.
The
13.
kobolds aren't gonna do that, huh?
They're gonna be like level 5.
No, yeah. They have to have it, yes. But they still have to give a good amount of spell slots, right?
It's such a weird
Yeah,
sentence
see,
to write in
right.
my notes.
Kobolds have become training as
Yes, Connells will become training as druids, so they can offer daily good berry communion to the followers of Mangle. I never thought that sentence would be formed, but here we are.
Got a plan for this church.
Here we are.
Joe point.
Who's gonna teach them?
The druid that I already have controlled.
Who's gonna teach them?
Also, you just
Hey
controlled
Sam,
the
how you
not,
doing?
I mean, hey, you should teach a class. But if she doesn't want to.
Hey, you're going to teach a class.
I'm afraid you misconstrued that as optional.
There's no choice here. Only my word.
So yeah, while the church is getting built, he can teach them how to be druids.
Alright, so you have that settled. You all move on to Castellum City with the army to return to, I guess, base and rest up, take care of any injured.
How many souls do you have?
I think we were working out last time, but I don't remember exactly.
He's got to count a lot of tally marks.
Yeah. Did any of the citizens join after we saved them?
Yes. Yes. Got 60 more.
60?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he needs to do math.
I wasn't trying to make your life hard, sorry. I thought you would just know off the top of your head.
Nah,
I figured you were going to lord the 400 soul gem above him and be like, ah.
Nah,
How
I figured that.
many souls do you have? 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400. 400.
That's all you have. I always have more.
Right, he doesn't know about that.
True.
193 after that.
183.
93.
193.
Travis.
Anything according to my rules? Do you have it? No.
Okay, that's cool. They got to pay.
You can't even make a cantrip. Yeah.
They got to pay.
Cantrip's allowed.
That's all I care about.
Travis is weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, AOL's a little bit better than you in getting paid.
Well, yeah.
They get paid weekly.
Not in souls.
Not in souls, no. They get paid
So
weekly.
we get souls and gold. I get souls and gold.
I'm on a boat. Souls and gold.
Alright, so you have
There's
your
a good
193
moment.
souls, and you'll have returned to Castellum to a fairly warm greeting of, oh good, you're not dead, and you actually did something. You didn't die horribly.
Did you expect anything else from me?
No, the citizenry was a little surprised considering you were going to take on all of those mind flayers. There was some doubt, considering they had tried before.
And yet here we are. We pulled through.
Okay, Amon.
What we did.
Everyone looks at Amon. Here you go.
Just remember.
Alright, the citizenry will remember that.
Get a thing on my vision. I don't care about that. Get it.
Wait a minute, why is there gear 2? Oh god, oh god!
Tom's help.
Yeah, you are new.
Well,
All
I'm in
right.
like half the town now.
So you all have to Castellum City, any shopping or selling you all want to do now?
I need to go back to that one vendor and talk to him about getting my Dex thing made now that I've got all the mushrooms he wanted.
Dex thing, remind me.
I asked for something that would make me more Dexy, and he said I needed some special mushroom that we got this mushroom.
Dexy.
Also, I gotta figure out how many gems we have so we can sell it.
That is true.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Please hold.
You know the minor things in life.
Alright, anybody else doing anything while all of this is going on?
Is there a lot of people around?
There's a fair amount, I mean, it's a city. They're more milling about than clumping together as they move back and forth.
Did I find a rogue in this whole waffle thing? I don't think I did.
You need to run.
So I'll just throw my hat down
A
or
real rogue, not
something
whatever
to
you
collect
call
money
it.
in
Okay.
and
Sorry, I can't think of
take 4 hits as Hover does. Start,
Oh, here we go!
Yes!
start elevating 5 feet off the ground for a minute, just doing tricks and shit, trying to get people to give me money.
Is there any other tall people around?
All people, yeah, Tom. Look over all the populace.
Alright.
Crop of
Oh,
children.
Forget rugs. Let's have some fun with this floating halfling.
You're gonna start like monkey in the middle with a halfling.
Hey, the more money we make.
Pong. Start playing Pong.
Point. Pulls out sword. All right, then I'm gonna need performance checks from everybody.
Oh.
Tom pulls out a warhammer and it's like, oh, wham!
5.
Modified 1.
Modified. What did you roll?
2.
Alright, I was really hoping it'd be a 4, and like, yeah.
16 modified.
So you very skillfully push the halfling.
I just-
Without hurting. Yeah, right at the top.
Ow.
Yeah.
Push him back.
Alright.
Fuck.
Strength check. Strength check, yeah.
Oh, I strength check this, but yeah, 21.
You're gonna be able to catch him.
Strength again? Or?
As you just fly across.
Were you aiming when you pushed him, or did you just push him? Dex check to catch him.
Fuck. Modified 16.
Barely by his boots. Oh god!
I mean, he just floats.
Whiplash. Ow!
And does he float just a set height, or he's just floating now?
He's
You
now
know?
just floating. I'm giving
I
you.
can't go higher than 5 feet.
Okay.
Alright,
In
so
the
you're
last
about
minute.
one.
It's like a giant. So it's like a giant puck. So
You reach
he's
out.
up. I walk my way to catch him, like reaching my arm out.
Right in the face. Be
So,
careful.
I mean, I guess I could go higher than 5 feet, but once I come back to 5 feet, I'm
Yeah,
elevated.
you'll
again.
level.
Right.
You'll level at 5.
Yeah,
You can go
yeah,
higher.
Yeah, yeah.
Then he's got the strength to do it. So
Right.
we'll say you kind of arced up and down.
Yeah.
yeah, well, there's the strength enough here.
Yeah.
Poor guy's gonna end up in a wall.
Doing okay, Bert?
How much money is in my?
How okay? is
How
this?
long? How long has it been?
We're gonna say it's only been
10 seconds.
Yeah, all this took maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds to occur. You got 20 silver for that. There was a lot
I mean,
of
if it's-
whoa.
So we can keep going. Because it lasts for a minute, so forget it. Let's go.
All
for a
right,
whole
so for
minute.
that whole minute, we'll say roll 3 more checks each for performance, please.
Do I need to? Or just
Yeah,
Mm.
you as well. No, I imagine you doing like flips or something.
Oh, quite good.
Oh my God.
Oh, not too bad.
Alright.
So my can't roll ones. They're just on combat.
No, that's on an
skill
1820.
check.
But what even with the modifier? So if my modifier makes it a 1, I can reroll.
No, that's natural.
Yeah, right. Natural. one.
So
That's
close.
what I was at. So
Congrats.
modified 1.
You're the first one of the entire campaign. It probably will be for a while.
Huh. What?
For
One.
you.
Actual
The
one.
one you have to be
Oh,
with.
right, yeah. Because I haven't had. Exactly.
Yep.
Mm,
So,
thanks.
Achievement unlocked.
15,
Can't roll a 1, gets 1
17,
anyway.
Trophy.
15, 17, and 6.
3, 9, and 16.
Wow, you're good on that one.
5. And another 1. Not another one. Thanks for jinxing it. Will.
Alright, so this is
Really
going back
float into the atmosphere.
And there he goes! What a shame!
That's quite a performance.
Look, he died! No, look, his gear's coming back down.
Wait, why is this plug falling out of his body?
Alright, so, for the grand gesture there, you received 50 silver, and you're a little beat up.
That was on top of the 20, or that's.
That's on top of the point.
Yeah, so 70
You
silver.
did ultimately, due to being batted around a little bit there and some poor catches, take 6 HP damage, but...
That's fine. I'm okay with
Hijinks.
Alright,
that.
so,
And I'll give y'all each 10 silver.
Christina,
I
upon
want
your
that
return...
mug.
You want what? God!
The one I put in
You had a
chat.
chance to
Yeah.
put it into the game yet.
Okay, fine. I'll be back next week.
It's fine. We'll work on you getting the bugs at the end of the session. I got all night. Wham! Alrighty then.
You guys had a couch?
Apparently. So, you were called and what's up with the council.
Okay.
So, you are asked to report on the situation. You get to tell your half of what happened after Falmorel has spoken. He's kind of passing you in the hallway afterwards. Good luck in there. Can't tell if they're unhappy. They're always this angry with me. Kind of walks off.
So,
You're called, yep. And clean shaven with little bits of skin. I really shouldn't use an index to shave. Just a side note.
Save for you. Because my face is smooth as a baby's bottom.
All right, Mom.
What do we tell you
So now
about
you're-
that jailhouse talking?
I
Yeah.
was gonna
What?
say,
Jailhouse talker. Hold on.
is that what your cellmate likes?
What cellmate? There was no cellmate.
that's what you're saying now.
Doubt.
There was never a cellmate.
Inside check. All right. So you were called to report from the High Council. Well, basically, the floor is yours.
So,
What's your character's last name? Does she have one?
yeah,
Okay.
Blank.
Your
Last
call
names in
counselor's
D&D?
great. Hey guys. So, we did some good stuff. We freed the city. We killed the wood shark? Man shark?
Which are?
Wood shark?
Sharpie.
We,
Haha.
we found some of those grapes. Not a big deal, but I definitely know that I remember the name of.
Do you remember their Helene grapes?
Julian
It's
grapes.
been less than 6 hours. Come on now.
A lot of weird names in this game, and I have a real hard time with.
That's fine. That's why I remind you of stuff like that.
You know, I think that it's really significant, and you guys should be impressed because you were unable to do these things.
Alright, that's gonna be persuasion.
Throwing shade.
I know, the entire house is
She
sitting
said you
there.
were incapable.
All I'm saying is, until I got here, shit was not good.
You didn't even have a health department when I was here.
100%. You're so lucky.
Zan for High Counselor 2020.
Persuasion. Is 15.
Alright. So they seem to be taking what you're saying, and the High Counselor looks at you. Well, we are very appreciative. I don't know what you expect done. Until great adventurers such as yourself arrived, normal soldiers can't exactly take on mind flayers and survive the endeavor.
That's fine. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing?
Well, thus far, with the influx of people into the city, there'll be a strain on our resources, but we think we can handle it.
Okay.
Like enough food production. I don't know what else can be done. The only other things, if you are up for the impossible, as you seem to be, there is a nearby Colosseum, and of course the gate to check out, if you want to kill a dragon.
Which dragon? What's the dragon called?
We don't speak dragon. It burns things and flies around. It
What
took
is
one of
it?
our boats.
Oh, yes.
A boa?
Please tell me more about this dragon. Does
You're
someone-
not there, shut up!
Does someone have paper and a pen?
Alright, so you brought a parchment.
No, I couldn't figure out how to paper and a pen.
Oh, that, yeah, that's one of them. I use digital.
I can write things down. It doesn't have Word document.
Yeah, Word document. OneNote works great.
There's a Word document. All right, sorry. So there's a Coliseum.
Yes, let's see, let me get you the exact spelling of this, because I will forget. Yaddings, leftover Colosseum. Out of game, think of the Colosseum of Rome. One of the few things upstanding from an old civilization.
Real quick, is it just her in that room, right?
Yep.
Yes,
All of
she's the
us
only
are
one. She's the
okay.
only one. Yep, you guys are still batting around a halfling because you're.
That's fine. I just want to make sure.
And he's off trying to gather up all his stones and figure out how much loot he's going to rake in.
Well, we're waiting for a few minutes, 10 minutes, or
Yeah,
a few
after 10
minutes to go
minutes,
by, and then we're gonna keep going.
You're-
Do it
yeah.
again.
you can go find her if you want. That's something you can do. Or you can go to the inn. It's your call.
I said
Oh.
that thing lasted a minute, so after a minute, got
Yeah.
our money, hang out for a minute, wait for new crowd people to come
Are you
through,
gonna
then
do it
we're
again?
gonna do it again.
Alright, do you have enough dust?
Yeah,
I
it'll
thought
be,
you had
it'll,
used it once before.
this
okay,
should be
then
the
yeah.
last of it.
Then do the for
Yeah.
performance check,
For
sir.
people?
Yep. Alright,
While you're,
yes, the Yaddings Coliseum.
Oh,
It is
good.
what is left of the Yadding city-state.
Can you spell that for me?
IAD, IND, and then Coliseum. It's the nation-state. It is believed that something
Wow.
is hoarded treasure.
11
there.
running
It could be a
17,
long
17.
deceased dragon. It could be a dragon that doesn't wish to leave. I believe there are some supplies in
My
there.
crap. Okay.
If the rumors would be believed. No one
20,
else.
19,
And
17.
the gate itself,
and
well, supposedly it leads to another world,
that one.
some kind of underdark, something under this
You
world.
The gate to the Coliseum.
The gate, no, there are two separate places, the gate
Probably fly.
and the Colosseum. Two separate locations.
Basically, you can
The dragon
me
lives
trying
in
to
the
catch
gate.
it.
It's been guarding it for hundreds of years. When it's not, taking our ships and burning things. It's not a very likable person.
So the dragon lives at the gate and is guarding
Bounce you
the.
off the tiles.
He's guarding the
Colosseum.
gate. He's guarding the gate. It's believed he's guarding the Colosseum, but they
Okay.
don't know. They have no idea what's up with that. That's more of a hey, we saw it, but couldn't get close enough to confirm.
Okay. Do you have any other details on this information? On this, like, dragon or these places?
Unfortunately, no. The dragon has been actually rather quiet in the past few days. Last we saw approximately, give me the exact time on this actually. Approximately about 20 days ago, he took one of our ships and flew above the clouds.
That's something I know about.
Yeah.
Can you give me the can they give me you don't have to give me real directions, but can they give me directions? to
Yes,
these
they can
places?
point out. I can actually get the map out. To you, 'cause they
Yeah,
are marked.
that's great. So I have that knowledge.
Yeah, you are now.
That's what I-
Both of them are now marked, and you know what they are.
Okay. Has the driver been harassing?
No, since it took our ship, it's been rather quiet. Surprising. Normally, it comes around every couple weeks, just to remind us it's there.
Okay.
Doesn't always attack. Seems to be busy with something above the clouds. Is there anything else you?
There is, but I would like to speak with you about it without others. Oh boy.
And that's other
What, you want
stuff.
just the High Counselor there?
I want them to leave.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
everybody
it.
out.
I know the smokes in there.
Everybody out.
Good.
I'll go check on a 3D print. Then go outside.
Go stand the cold.
You'll be fine, Tom.
Tom has thick fur.
Tom has skins of
He
things
doesn't,
he's
he's a
built.
cow. Cows don't have thick fur.
Thick skin, thick blubber.
Ah, true.
Tom not
Prepare
fat.
for the winter.
Tom not
Yeah,
fat.
it's
Tom
whatever,
ripped.
you don't have to-
Muscle as he has it.
He chose this life.
So in the room, the bathroom, and then like their bedroom. So they don't hang out in bed.
Is there a uniform like dress code for Adidas or no?
They have a room that's like a game room.
I don't know. I've never been back there.
What?
Yeah, he didn't even know
There's,
what my bathroom
there's like a couch.
Really?
Yeah.
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 I don't leave
Don't
this
care.
room in the house.
I don't care, there's no D&D back there.
Yeah, basically.
It's fair point.
You banished all players.
Okay.
I'm not banishing audience members, sorry.
No, that's fine. I didn't expect you to leave. Is there a way that I could have
Is this
how much power? This is in game. This is
out of game?
out of game, but
Okay.
the question about in game.
Cool.
How much power do these counselors have over their subjects?
Each of them represents a specific vital function of the city. So you've got, vital function is in keeping things running. So you've got farmers, you've got fishermen, you've got, waste production, handling all that, it's infrastructure. You're basically like a deputy for health.
Okay. Is there any way that these people could promise me souls?
Theoretically, yes, because there is one on the health ministry does deal with the dead.
I would like to, without their knowledge,
Okay.
have received rights to souls of the dead.
Within the city walls. City, those die naturally. You're going to get into a lot of contractual questions here.
So this is what I would like to have. Anyone
Okay.
whose soul is not already under contract.
Most of the city.
Yeah.
The vast majority of it.
Their souls basically they can't sign them away,
Okay.
but I get them when they die.
Okay, so under protection. You don't need to you can take someone's soul while they're alive.
I understand.
Okay. Because you can technically use them if they're alive.
I know.
Okay.
I
explained the in-game, out-of-game dialogue to you there, right?
what?
When someone is alive, you basically only use a portion of their soul. If you get a dead soul, after that, like let's say you have an NPC soul, and you kill them, technically you're doubling it.
Okay.
The souls I've given y'all are dead people, so they're already full count.
I feel that there's in me.
Okay.
I feel like this is a questionable, like, ethical situation, taking souls,
Yeah.
and
Are you just trying to protect those souls from being taken?
I'm trying to protect them from being taken, but once they're dead, I don't feel.
At that point, they'll be traded anyway, whether they live it on their own.
But I want them.
Okay.
So I
Denial of resources to that group, huh?
I want to have some bargaining power.
Okay.
Some more bargaining power.
Okay. I don't know what you're planning, but good luck.
I want
Because
to.
y'all are about to learn about the soul alchemy and soul weaving today.
Oh.
Or rather, this is
This is
going to
going
be
to be terrible for me. We're making terrible life choices.
No? No?
I want to. Yeah, I want like just some power in the situation. Also, I think it'll be interesting when they find out.
Yeah, because they're going to go around trying to form their church and not be able to get anybody to sign. You might end up starting the accord again.
Why?
Is if they try to have someone sign this, then are you going to let the citizenry know? Is the question.
I would think.
Like, are you going to have them all? Okay, hey, because the
They're really distracting me.
it's what they do.
Um,
It'll be fine. Just die already.
I want to.
Yeah.
What I want to have happen is that they can sign whatever they want, but because I had initial control, they can't actually get it.
Okay, so you want the citizenry to know, phrase it as maybe an identification card thing they have to sign.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And then they can sign whatever they want, but it will be null and void. And I don't care until they die.
Unenforceable, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't collect the soul.
And
Okay.
I don't care until they die.
Okay.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that's fine. And they'd be okay with it. They're going to tell you either you got to kill the dragon or take the Colosseum to
Done.
verify this. All right?
And so we made this agreement. It's a secret.
Mm-hmm. The council's not going to tell anybody. There won't be a note of it. There are no council minutes kept. So.
So it just is so.
Yep.
We're verbal.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
There are 13
So-
of them in the room, so they're all hearing it.
Yeah. So the rest of this game is going to play out as this conversation didn't happen.
That's fine.
Great. But then later, we'll find out.
That's fine.
Cool. Great. I think it's back.
The one of them die,
All of us.
and it's acceptable. Complete casualties or no casualties. Don't care about it. I don't like the in-between part.
You need horrible XCOM.
Sorry, one of you guys abandoned the mission.
Back to orbit.
Alright, so.
But we're right at the extractor
You wanna
point.
roll?
Not anymore.
Nah.
Because we're standing inside of it already. Nope, stand outside.
Excuse me.
If your girl wasn't weird, anybody.
Alright. What are your rolls?
211 and 217.
20,
Surprisingly,
It's better this
Yeah.
time for me.
20, 19, 17, and 5.
that last one there.
14, 8, 10,
Okay.
3, and that one.
So that last one, you just like gave him a slight shove. He tumbles, a little vomits. You go to catch him and miss, and he just it wears off. Bam! Roll.
That was the grand finale.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And you roll this
Wait, acrobat.
Yeah.
Stand on his feet.
Yeah, do you want to do a next time to land on your feet, or do you care about landing on your face?
I want to see if I can.
Really in your face.
Either way, people will laugh.
You have
Wait, yeah.
skin on your face? Simmer
The
down.
deck save?
Yes.
Oh, that is a 25.
Right,
Yeah,
so
I
you
imagine that's
roll,
your best stat.
you roll
Yeah.
and spring up off your back on your feet. Yeah! More money comes
I'm
in.
okay.
Despite these two. So you get
Single drop
a
drop
grand
blood
total
on
of
that
80
face.
silver and 10 gold.
80 silver and 10 gold.
Yep.
You guys get 10 silver again. So, you said, so that'd be 60 silver for me. Got it.
Keep thinking we're kind
Are you
of.
guys done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, I got big info. Guess what?
Chicken
I
butt?
know where the dragon is.
Chicken butt.
Or I know where the
Pierre, what did you
dragon
get here?
stuff is. I know about a gate that leads to another world. And I know about a coliseum filled with treasure.
Think about all the loot.
All of
Is it
these
like
things
that,
sound
is there like the
promising.
gate, is there like that portal we went through?
Potentially. They said to the underworld. They think. That's the rumor. Is that the gate goes to the underworld.
Closer to the cause of all this madness.
Tom fight.
Tom break door down.
Did
Yeah,
we-
couple of
did-
fights.
Did we go to the underworld at all?
Not yet.
Actually, yeah, you've only been to the
To us,
higher
I guess
good planes.
to us, this is the underworld.
The underworld.
There's the New York sewer. There's the sewer city sewers.
You know how to get there?
Gross.
Or
Yeah.
the portal
The
takes
giant
us there?
toilet.
Yeah, I know how to go to the gate.
Going
I-
through the gate takes us to the underworld?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also know how to get to the Coliseum, but I guess the dragon was Silverbeard, wasn't it?
Hmm?
What?
What? There's a dragon.
Silverbeard?
Silver is different than a
Silverbeard's
dragon.
dead.
No.
Oh, just kidding. There's a dragon guarding the thing, and it's the one that stole the fucking boat.
A boat?
What?
The Boat?
The boat.
The boat?
The Boat?
I've
mean-
never seen a boat.
Have you ever left Ashfordale City?
The dragon is believed
No.
to be
Alright.
guarding the Coliseum and is known to be
Boat.
guarding the gate.
Boat.
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 It is a thing that currently floats on the ocean.
Oh shit.
Yes, it's a weird word. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's not real.
You're teaching Tom a new word.
Tom, no.
It's a big
Agreed,
water.
Tom.
Big water. Very big water
Big
indeed.
Very wet. Yeah, big wet.
Water genocide and big water. There's next character for you.
So where do you
Well, it's like the one from the gnome from the Underdark who's afraid that he'll float off, so he wears weighted armor.
do we feel we can take on the dragon? at this time?
Pumpkin fight.
Of course.
Don't
Is it the dragon's treasure or is it just random treasure? This is random treasure. Like, who's gonna miss it?
I think it's the dragon's treasure.
Me,
The
that's
dragon
who-
is guarding
dragon
it.
gonna miss it? I thought the dragon was at the gate.
The dragon is believed to be guarding both of them.
You can't be two places at one time.
But he could fly between them.
Wendigos.
Two dragons.
The dragon, I perceive
Dragon
this
left
to be,
and dragon right. They come in the same pack, and when you open it, you let them both out.
I perceive this to mean that the dragon like flew around from place to place. Because I imagine they weren't very far from each other. I have a map, and I know that they are exactly like distance from one another.
Exactly.
Please hold. Meanwhile, in Poland, this one. Need to get better printing paper. No, that's the whole underworld map. Sorry, wrong one. So, for reference, you guys, this map. I can't reach it. It's right here. Oh, it's this. Those three axes.
That's a hell of a blow up.
Yeah.
That first map
Alright.
is zoomed way out.
Yeah. Satellite view.
Just did this live.
You all are Costello? It's right there.
Don't give away all your techniques. Will.
Look, that's the ocean.
It is on the ocean, actually. You can see it. That's the Coliseum. That's the gate.
Oh, yeah, remember you showed
what
us
each
this
of
thing
these-
before.
What are each of these spaces?
Those are 5 miles.
Holy shit, that's far away.
For a dragon that could fly? Probably
I mean, not for the dragon, but for us.
Well, we're trying to figure out. Are we trying to determine whether or not he could fly too?
We
I mean, the
run.
dragon could.
Mhm.
Don't have doubts about the dragon. I was also trying to figure out how long it's going to take us to get there.
So where are we at?
Yeah, we're here.
You are in the Hollow Point.
It's over here. Each of those things is
They're
5
about,
days.
about the same distance for each one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So where are we going?
You have to decide what you're doing.
Yeah, where are we going?
Is anyone looking around the city during this conversation, or are you all staying at the inn together?
I think-
Kind of discussing this.
I
I'm
think
out of it
pers-
on the conversation, that's for sure.
Mon's head.
I think
Well,
I can't see the
perception.
map.
Stuff I gotta take care of.
Slide it under me. Shh. Alright.
My face is too close.
My face. Oh, wait a minute. No. No. Back farther. No, hold on. Okay, hold it there.
Move the table all the way, put it on the floor.
I'm being aware of my surroundings.
What?
Yeah, you can see the ocean.
From here?
Yeah, from
It's telling me
No, I'm picking
that I
up.
was being aware of my surroundings and be like, yeah, you can see the ocean.
No, I'm picking on this. I'm picking on
It's
this
like,
one.
cool. Thanks, bro.
I'm picking on this one, so.
Big wet.
Also,
My
tell me
passive
what closely
perception
is
is
the boat.
17.
Hmm? You're what?
Passive perception is 17.
4.
Where?
Just in general.
I don't know.
Just,
That's
I'm
what they
being
said
aware
it
of
would
my
be.
surroundings.
As you're looking around, it seems
Walks
to be
outside, walking
normal
through.
crowd within the inn, what you would consider normal.
The ocean.
The ocean, too.
Don't go too far, Tom.
It seems as though things are fairly
Okay.
calm, still heavily overcast, so it's not very bright out, even during the middle of the day. So, Go ahead and roll a history check actually for me.
It's gonna be at 12.
Okay. There have been some rumors and some stories and circulating. Things used to be a little bit less cloudy. You could even see the sky. So things were not always this way. From what the stories you're hearing. But then again, those are children's nursery rhymes, old legends, old wives' tales. Nothing to really put your finger on and find the source.
The crazy old elf that 12 streets over.
Crazy old elf, the tabaxi that's blind, that's wandering around, claims that it used to be bright as day, even though you're pretty sure he's never seen day.
I mean, it's still bright as day to him right now.
Yeah. Hey guys, look over there.
That's what it'll sound like when you see it.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
there's a gate to the underworld, and there's a dragon and a coliseum with a hoard of treasure. And we,
I mean, the dragon is potentially in both places. Wherever we're going, we're probably encountering a dragon.
I mean, loot is fun, but also we have already found out that Tiamat is the cause behind all this bullshit.
Tiamat objects to usage of the term bullshit. Tiamat's suing you.
That's
Can
fine.
you tell me
Tiamat
which
can
one
sue
would
me.
be the
I'll
most?
sue Tiamat right
You were
back.
required
Which
to
journey
report
would
in
be the most
22
violent?
million years. Don't worry, we'll pull you for it. Okay.
What 10 seconds later, get pulled forward, get sent back. I lost all my money, guys.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. We were using hell time. It's like 5 seconds here. It's happens.
But can I do my own history or religion check to know
What?
where Tiamat is, like under the underworld, or
You were present when it was all described
yeah,
in the court.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
where we are now, underworld, underworld.
the core forms the bedrock of the planet.
Yeah, that's the dragon's name.
Yes.
Tiamat, teacher.
Tiamat has many names.
And they all make Tia Force 5.
Alright, so what are you up to?
Well, while they were doing it, well, one, on the walk back, can I ask Jared and Veronica about this ring box?
Sure.
And then,
Oh yeah, that missing one.
cute, like, just casually bring up Mechanus in conversation.
You're what?
Mechanus?
Mechanist? Okay. Yeah.
That was where, that was called the last word is.
Alright, so as you're talking, Rod, just the ring itself is a ring of memory. Not traditional memory now. Once you put it on, everything you remember is in the ring. Eventually people lose the ring. Most likely it holds the key to any number of things. Untold magics. Lost possessions. Is there anything in particular you were searching for or near when you found it?
What, the box?
Yes.
It was in the chest that was in the possession of the Elliptids.
They were very fond of the game. Most likely treasure wanted. It could have something to do with
Drop my stuff off at the armor guy.
that. Alright, and you mentioned mechanism casually.
Well, I just
Okay.
kind of get like, I'm assuming my character is probably not heard too much about mechanism, trying to get a feel for it.
No.
Is that what?
Herodotus wouldn't actually have much to say on that one. It would be Jared that actually picks that one up. And he would refer to you. You see, as he's drinking some of the Valyrian wine that he took from the army. So he's having minor hallucinations while this is going on. You see, you got... Oh, hey, there's 3 of you. What do you have to... Never mind. You see, Mechanus, it's a very organized plane. It was kept there because of Modrons, those little like creatures like this big. This hand fluctuates kind of up and down. They protect you. If it's missing, it's going to be a problem. You're going to be looking for it, so you might want to move fast. Say,
Does he know it's missing?
no,
But I still think we don't know it's missing.
correct. Yeah. So he passes out after that, heavily intoxicated, as he's going through the effects of Great One. So, there you go.
We said, hand that stuff off to the one dude.
Okay. Yep.
See what he can make with that.
Okay.
See what he can do.
Drew, did you want
If
the,
bowstring was made of god hair.
would you like to just have that alleged to
We're gonna have to
reroll
have some
attack
rolls
rolls?
for that one.
Hmm?
The head of the rating.
Rolls isn't what?
Well, do you want it?
Let me
No,
know
I
what
have
he's
it,
gonna
I-
make for you, so I don't forget.
Thought about using it, so I really don't see a need to.
What's it?
If someone hits you, then you make them reroll it.
Sure.
Should be in the search for it added on the command.
That's fine.
Head of the rate.
Yeah.
R-A-K-E.
Yep.
Alright, so the checks we're probably going to have you do are going to be for making it, I'm going to do an Arcana check, and trying for making something.
Am I making it or is he making it?
They're making it, but I'm going to, the religion check to see, or not religion, Arcana check to see first if it'll hold together now that's been removed from its dwarven host.
Dun dun dun.
We do. Maybe making it do like craftsman, like the tool set roll, which would just be whatever his proficiency is. And
Yeah.
then
Alright, so go ahead and make that Arcana roll.
it's a 14.
Alright, so it's possible. Hasn't lost all its tensility. I don't remember what the official term is for ankle pawn.
Elasticity?
That and tensile strength, I think. I think tensile strength is the correct one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, you guys, give me a little bit, let me see what I can do. Do you care about the
I play violence.
skin and blood on it? Do you care about that if I cut that off?
Do that.
Cool. Alright, so,
I gotta sell gems.
alright. So go ahead and do a perception roll to find the inventor.
That is a 21.
Alright, so you found someone who will buy the gems. You have a rough total for
7,600.
Alright. So you guys roll against me. Roll a shoot. Persuasion for lowering them down.
Lowering it down.
Or not, raising them up, sorry. Wrong one.
Instead of
He's selling your
persuasion,
mind right now.
can I justify deception by saying that these gems were kept by an elder, like a elder brain studded with them? Part of these gems were
You're
part
basically
of,
playing up their history.
yeah.
Sure. Would you say it was the Elder Brain's name? Eminem.
It's still the lowest I can
21.
do. 22.
Oh, I was so far off. Alright, you were able to raise them up. We will give you 8,700. There you go. Is everything you wanted to do?
And then I gotta see about buying a building. Everyone gets 1,450 gold, or building a building. It's gonna be-
1,450 gold?
There needs to be bunkhouses.
Why can't it be built once it's done? Alright, and has anyone wandered the city?
Actually, yes, as I'm going back to the weird magical guy that had all those necromantic items as a prank.
That's the guy I'm talking to about the.
Then I'm wandering that way.
Alright, go ahead and roll against me.
10.
You want to make it there unaccosted?
Well, let's get accosted.
Okay. It's going to be a very interesting conversation.
There's a spice
Alright.
to this life.
So, as you're walking through, you're passing by an alleyway, and a person is thrown into you. Just a full wham! Pretty forceful.
Like, how forceful?
Like, you're going to need a dex save to see if you're on your feet.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Good, because that's not, instead of a -1, it's a +1, so it's a modified 20.
Alright, so you're still on your feet. This person kind of clumps to the ground, and tries to scurry off past you.
I grab the nape of his neck, hold him there, and look down the alleyway, see what I see.
Alright, still walking up, they have a cane. They seem to be dressed as a noble. I'm glad you caught my servant. He has made quite a few mistakes
Insight check.
today.
24.
Hold on, let me cheat up to verify this. I think I have it. If I can spell. Hold on. Google will spell for me.
Yay, Google!
Now, if it would load, that would be great.
We don't need to
I
spell
blame
part.
Drew. He's on my network updating everything on demand.
Hey, I didn't see a PlayStation back there.
Destroyed.
I almost brought it.
Yep, there it is. Jeez.
Oh, you got Horizon.
Why?
To update all my games.
What? But you have a house.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't have high
Oh, sweetie.
It's not really a house, it's a shack.
Excuse
If you-
me.
If you're rating it by internet standards.
He's taking it personally, it's great.
You live like out in the middle of nowhere, which is pretty cool.
I get it.
I can help
I
it.
was gonna say, I take offense to that. He chose to be out in the middle of nowhere.
I love it. I have internet. I just don't download.
It's like, you check
Massive.
your email.
No, I
So
did
what'd you
have,
get?
Modified 24.
Okay, you barely beat his 22.
like, watch movies and shit.
Yeah, he's
and
he's
just-
lying about all the offenses. There's some there. There's some truth to what he's saying.
About a servant.
Yeah.
And also this guy's just be panicking for his life, still trying to get away from my hand.
Yeah, he's got a black eye, bleeding from the lips, busted lip, busted nose. He's a human, smaller stature.
Guards around?
Not that you can see from the one.
Nowhere.
Do a perception check.
13.
Not in the crowd.
Any that I saw on the way here.
A couple blocks back.
I bark out the directions of where those guards were and let the guy go.
Alright, so he breaks off. This man casually walks up to you. That was quite a little adventure there. Why would you do that, huh?
Well, he's beaten Brown and Blue, and the only thing I can tell is that he was a servant.
He signed the contract. So, you owe me now.
And what am I going to pay when this is settled?
Say again.
And how am I going to owe you?
Well, if my servant gets taken away from me, contract null and void, or perhaps he wasn't running to the guards. Maybe he's going to run out of this city. It's an employee I've lost.
A ping of divine sense.
Okay.
See, basically, fiend, celestial, normal human.
It's not a fiend or celestial.
Okay.
Is that the only one it defines?
I detect good and evil. I can sense anything inflicted by hollow or location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That's not behind total cover.
Yeah, that he's not going to let up.
Yeah. It's just a single center part. I don't know why I'm check that. Well, so he's basically saying I have to pay him.
Yeah, make up for the lost revenue or lost service of this individual.
If he's taken from you, there's probably a good reason for it.
Still have lost an employee.
From where?
My manner. He motions over. Takes 2 steps to get the building out of his way. And you can see one of the higher up, more noble, aristocratic looking spires.
Insight for that one, I guess.
Sure.
That is 22.
Yeah, it's his house.
I'm going with this. He's obviously a very noble looking guy. Obviously likes to beat his servants for almost no reason.
From what you can tell.
Yeah. So, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
We're testing him on. I was hoping it would be this one who got this roll. Snap! Tom. Tom.
Weird spells.
Do you need a minute to think what you're doing so I can switch to them?
Yeah, go on switch.
Cool. Alright, so who else is doing what? focused into?
I just told them about the dragon.
Okay. So you traveling about, I'm assuming all this happened after that conversation.
Okay, well,
So this one, you went off to.
I'm surveying a location for the church.
Okay, so you're looking at buildings. Go ahead and do a perception roll. Where are you? Where are you up to?
Tom went to go look at the big wet.
Standing on the edge of the dock.
Yeah, he actually, he
What
actually
is
left
the
during the conversation.
Muppets pirate movies?
Oh.
Sailing around the world on the big blue wet thing. Perception. That's a 23.
Alright, so you were able to find a couple buildings. Drew, were you with him? Christina, you went with him? Yes or no?
yeah.
I'm with man.
Okay, so you two were with him. Alright, so you found a couple buildings that might suffice. Former warehouse that can be converted. An old house, kind of brownstone-ish design. And there is also a former school that has closed down. Was run by a local monk group. They decided they were no longer going to be able to afford it due to lacking money. That stood that down.
What's the biggest?
The warehouse by far.
How big is it? Like an old school where it's just like, cool, we got one classroom.
The school itself?
Yeah.
About 3 and a bunk room. But the bunk room can only hold about 20 people.
Nah, we definitely need the warehouse.
Okay. So the warehouse is essentially a box.
We can put walls up in there.
Okay. The cost for the warehouse is going to be roughly 1,000 gold. Monthly upkeep will be 100 gold a month, just for taxes and continues city services.
Here's a sack of gold to pay for a prior 10 years.
Yeah. We'll buy it
In
for 2
advance.
and shove. There's a city when this money runs out. Come find me.
You guys want the building?
What?
You want the building?
Plan on buying the building.
Want to see what I can do?
I mean, is anyone using it? Is it like an abandoned warehouse?
At the moment, it was recently vacated by the company that was working there.
Yeah, like, who's using this thing?
Oh,
Good warehouse getting put to shame.
I want to go talk to somebody about this
Okay.
warehouse.
So you would be
You
talking.
can come if you want.
You'd be talking to the infrastructure counselor.
I'm gonna go talk to the infrastructure council.
Let's bring, what's it, Belmore?
Okay.
Another good character witness.
Cool.
And you shave my beard. I don't see what your beard has to do with my building.
Infra counselor.
Okay. So
Well-
the infrastructure. Huh?
On the walk back, do we see him yelling at his noble?
Roll actually. Roll against each other if you beat.
I got a nat 20, so we
Yeah,
did.
sure.
That is a win.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Okay. So yes, you do see Amon
Yeah, what the hell's going on up here?
standing, talking to this individual.
I guess while I walk up, I say to him, let us walk down to that guard
Wait.
and just send the two together then. But
Would
if
I
they
know
can't,
this
I'll just
noble
back
person?
and start walking towards that guard.
Would
Very
I,
well.
would I know this noble person?
Roll history check.
That's gonna be a 10. I'm pretty sure.
And just look
Yeah.
down the eyes of law of at least this city.
If I can spell again. Alright, so you would be yes.
That would be like, let's board the cops. Let's see if we can figure this thing out.
as we start walking away, you show up.
Yes. As you go to turn the corner, there they are.
Get
We
the
ran right into each other
situation.
because I rolled a nat 20, but then I was like,
So, yes.
this guy looks
Um,
kind of familiar, but can't place him.
Oh, fun.
So you've run into him.
So what is a servant worth to
Yeah.
you?
No, hold on. How much do I know about this person?
You would know Annette. I-N-E-T.
What's her name? That's a woman.
Hey, don't mock his name.
Women can be noble
Gender
people
neutral.
too.
There you go. Hashtag feminism.
We've been using masculine pronouns for this person.
He's well.
Don't assume their gender.
That's using they.
Alright, so. Would you like me to come up with a more masculine name when I make you happy?
No, it's fine. I just.
Alright, so as you would know, Annette is known for his considerable wealth, and he stays out of council affairs, actually. Even though he should have a voice on what would be considered equivalent to the British House of Nobles. He doesn't ever show up. He pays his taxes on time. And he's known for actually spending a lot of money to make sure the city's well run. Where he gets the money from, though, no one knows, because he doesn't own any company that anyone can find. Some people think he inherited it from before the city had to build the walls. So
Is he known for being mean or unkind generally?
actually, no. He mostly keeps to himself. He hires a bunch of peasantry. Most of them actually speak pretty highly of him.
What's going on, guys? What's going on in it?
So, Zan.
Yeah.
One of my servants was caught stealing some bread from some of the other workers and some money, and I attempted to correct him. He fled. It was an altercation. He attacked me, and he ran into your friend.
Insight.
I'm definitely, yeah, this dude sounds sketchy. It's,
9.
What are we
no,
rolling
insight's
for?
only 17.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
That's 18 with a plus 7, so that's going to be a 25.
Yeah, he's lying.
Okay.
He's lying about what happened.
Okay.
Did she just get that, or?
Everyone did.
Okay.
And then what happened? Come on.
The servant ran into me. I caught him out of reflexes, saw him walking down, noticed he was lying about the reasons for beating him, let the servant run to the nearest car, which we're now walking to.
Insight. No, I'm just kidding.
I killed and ate the servant!
I roll insight. I mean, no, it's true, so yeah, whatever you...
I don't even need to roll.
I mean, if it's just a servant, why can't he just go home for the day?
I'm thinking about how I would handle the situation.
Okay, I'll let y'all think. Do y'all want a break? Is that good? No.
Oh, I know what I want to do.
Kill people.
My mind is...
Murder!
My mind instead is taking it to the guards, since I don't know the exact laws of this town. I know the laws I want to uphold, but I can't break the laws of the city just because yet.
In character, out of character, monologue.
Out of character model.
Okay.
Just say that all in
Right to his face. I know what I want to do. Pulls out sword. Justice
Well,
here.
I know what I want to do, but I can't break the laws of the city just yet.
Did Amon or the, what's his face bring up the fact that this servant was under contract?
What's his face did? I never said anything.
Annette.
Okay. Can I message him?
Message Annette?
Yeah.
Sure.
We need to talk about your contracts. you can reply to this message.
He replies back. The servant is actually not the issue here. The issue is the attempted theft. If this is corrected and addressed, I will be fine.
Would he still lie about theft?
Only he can inside check the smart.
Well, sure.
You want inside check? You heard?
It's only about the theft.
It'd be about the theft in the contract and caring about whether he goes away or not. Making whether he loses the employee.
I feel like I guess, because I would just tell him, like, you seem more concerned about this employee than
Go for it.
the actual. What's the next one?
Okay. He does actually care more about the theft than losing the employee.
What was stolen?
You asking that?
Those are just red.
He did,
He
yeah, I
attempted
know
to
specifically what it was.
He attempted to steal food from other workers, so roughly 4 loaves of bread and 200 gold.
Gold thing. Do we still have the gold?
I believe so, but unfortunately I was not able to search the man before I met your friend.
Do you sell the gold?
Me?
I'm asking this person.
The person
The
gone.
servant.
They rolled past y'all in the guard.
The
We're
servant?
going to the guard.
Yeah. So I sent the servant to the guard that I passed on the way to there.
Yeah, but I thought you were still holding the servant.
No, I let the servant go. Once I saw the servant was not beat for a good reason.
This is true who is available to us right now.
I mean, I sent her to a guard. I'm not going to hold on to one guy and fight other guy.
Okay, hold on.
Tell me.
Anyway,
And Bert's sitting there going, bread?
what are you looking for as a response?
You don't like those terms, huh?
No, I was going to say I'd message him, don't worry about the gold. Let us talk, and I'll recoup your losses.
Very well. Meet me
I would
by-
message him that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling
He
him.
replied, very well, I will accept your terms. Meet me at my manor tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Act like it's not a big deal. Let's go.
So he says, never mind. I will hope that justice takes its course, and I will wait. Picks up his cane, kind of looks at it for a second and walks off.
Anyway, we're gonna go talk to him in infrastructure.
Okay.
Just grabbing people up. He's in jail.
There was no hand on his shoulder. I pushed him along.
So you put your hand on his shoulder from like
Push.
behind.
There was no hands on shoulders. I was a hand pushing him.
Open palm.
Exactly. I'm not sure how that's important, but that's what I did.
Melody fish. And Brad beginnings we use Kindle Care instead of NBCIG, and that's one of the things they say is happy hands, not felony fish.
Wow. Alright, so you're going with him now to the infrastructure, or just wandering off?
Yeah. I'm invested in this.
Come
thing
along.
now. I am.
Don't get in any more trouble now.
Exactly. Yeah, come with us because I don't trust you anywhere else.
I guess Bert's just following along too.
I'm here.
Bert is physically present for all events. He does not care, he's not being fed, and Mangle is not here.
You heard Bread perked up, Hurdle stolen. He didn't care anymore.
Sad. You can track his emotions to that
I was
conversation.
told I had a thought for a second that they were talking about me, but I was like, I don't work for him, so this can't be.
You're gonna feed people.
That's stole for
You're
it.
gonna make sure that people aren't going hungry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And every day. Twice on Thursdays.
Twice on Thursdays merely to keep it even for our books, because God, I hate balancing books without books. But anyway.
Yeah,
It's hard to balance
We got
on
druids
numbers.
getting trained. Good berries.
Alright, so you all have reached the infrastructure counselor's office, a small little building built into the side of the wall.
Mhm.
Most of the roads lead there. It is one of the main transportation points, and right next to the gate.
Hello, Miss Counselor.
Okay? Already picking genders, are we?
Yes, I am. I'm signing.
Fine. I have to use another random
Just
name
because
for you. Thanks.
that's what
Well,
her
that's what I was
physical
gonna
appearance
ask
does not
you
mean she
next.
identifies as a man.
What's your
okay?
name, lady counselor?
Bite me, all of you.
Counselor, bite me.
Okay. Emphasis on
Elements, so there's a lot of
me.
like accents.
Yes.
Potato bag.
Alright. So,
You're gonna let me actually use that as a name.
no, I'm getting a name. Don't worry about that. Alright, Wick.
Wick?
W-I-C.
Like women, infants, children.
Sure. I mean, what would you prefer?
That's fine.
Ugg? Erg?
Alright. Counselor
Tonga
Wick.
tonga.
Bungalooga. Death by Bungalooga.
That
Death by
that
Station.
abandoned warehouse.
Yes?
They would like to take possession of it. They, under a few circumstances. What is it? Is it under contract with anyone? What's the situation?
Do you remember the plot number? She turns, there's a large stack of papers on her desk, parchments, and just
Yeah, absolutely. I remember the plot number. It was 973.
brushes off some dust, and some dust lands on her desk. Oh, this warehouse?
Yeah.
This was actually repossessed. The company left, they couldn't afford any of the money they had been tied into it. If you're willing to pay off the 16 gold debt left on it, that was...
Wham!
Okay. Is it 16 gold?
Oh yeah, 20 gold, fuck it.
Right.
Keep the change.
Consider that it's
For any future debts.
So she puts it into a small lockbox, locks it up, puts the key into her shirt pocket. Says, very well, it's yours then.
I would like
What's
to
that?
make the argument that they should have to pay taxes on it because they're going to utilize the space.
It's a church. We're a non-profit church.
It's a church.
We don't do
They're
that.
going to, you guys are getting a large
What's
influx
a
of people,
church?
and they're going to take responsibility for anyone who's a member of their church feeding them. Which would,
You need to talk to the currency minister. Talk to the actual money, and I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's not currency.
Economic
Treasury.
department.
Yeah, treasury counselor. Talk to the treasury counselor. show them that you purchased, tell them you purchased plot 739, or 973, whatever the fuck. Random number you made up. Let them know you purchased this plot and what it will be used for. It's going to be up to them. You can call for a council vote on it, as you're aware, but I wouldn't let it go that far.
I'm not gonna go that far. Thanks for taking taxes off of us.
Thanks for taking a lot off my hands.
You're welcome. How's life? You doing good? How's the kids?
And you know I don't have children. And
Second.
second, oh, be quiet.
Not since the
Because
accident.
she's
Actually, she looks fairly plain and almost generic.
Oh, plain Jane.
She
I've
looks
seen your
real.
face a couple times this already.
Yeah, copy paste the NPC number 543.
Hey,
That's the only one I
I
can
was on a
afford.
walking shadow in the background.
When she looks at you, things have been going good. A couple more buildings need to be handled, but we'll fix that, and the roads are doing okay. The stolen boat is still part of my mission, of
I
course.
think can't some of your people help with the infrastructure component?
building a
The
boat.
building? Not well, sure the boat, but I meant the roads and stuff. When they're
If
not
you would
busy
like to
making
partner with
blueberries
us.
or in school.
If you would like to partner us, it would get you.
I mean, all these new people do need jobs.
We can speak with that. If you can get the tax
It's
minister.
getting very political.
What do you think I was
Bunch of
doing
immigrants.
for
Yeah.
when I was here alone?
We're starting the CCC, baby. We're Civilian Conservation Corps. If you can get the Treasury Counselor to sign off on this, we can provide them with jobs funded from the city.
That'll work. Fucking rent.
Your taxes and of course fees will be waived if you can approve this.
Sure.
Alright, we'll hop on down to the treasury office.
All right. So as you go into the Treasury Counselor's office,
Hold on, I'm gonna. What was that person? That was an infrastructure.
that was the infrastructure minister.
Plot 973.
Yep.
Counselor Wick.
It would have been funny if you just pulled the wrong, the plot out something else entirely.
It would have been funny, but you know,
Too much thought.
973. I'm just gonna start making shit up when you ask me questions.
What was the lady's name?
And it's just gonna have to be true at that point. If I'm like, yes, it is such and such.
You could have been better man.
All right. In fact, I still want to call them all ministers. It bothers me.
Treasurer,
Other-
counselor.
Yep. Treasury Counselor.
What's the other person's name?
This is going to be Shinus.
Spell that?
Shinus. Tons of reference sheets of these.
What is the gender?
You know. Yuan-Ti.
While random things are going
Right,
on.
like Abby.
Brought to you by Nut Chris.
Say people with an attitude.
Exactly.
You need it for this job.
Right now.
So as you walk in, you
I'm
can
thinking
see
a place of
her office
Jason that would
based
normally do this.
towards the bottom of the council
Exactly
chambers.
one night.
There's a line of people waiting out there. Some of them are arguing with the people behind the counters. Imagine like a 7-Eleven counter.
I'm gonna go swipe into that.
Okay, that's fine. You walk as you go into the back end area. There are people running back and forth carrying parchments, some with gold, some what you think to be platinum, others with gems,
I'm
passing each
going
other.
straight into treasurer counselor
Alright.
Shinnis' office.
All right, as you walk up to her office, there is her assistant is sitting at a desk in front of it in an open space area. Lots of random parchments and money. You might not want to go back there. She's not exactly in a good mood.
Yeah.
Is she ever in a good mood?
That's fair.
That would be cool.
I have
Yeah,
some
please off your
wine.
buns.
I think. Let me confirm.
Might work.
Are we all still around?
Yeah, y'all.
If she's never in a good mood, why is mom in a good mood?
Do you know how to do this the right way?
They're paying
Yeah.
you to find some fees there of workers
Yeah.
making money there.
How to like win people over? How to butter
They're
them?
Nigerian Prince Duva.
No, I am Nigerian. We're the fact that against my Nigerian. Forward.
You're
I'm pretty sure that I have wine.
Yeah,
Where is it? Where did I put it? Inventory?
She a small transfer of.
Other possessions?
You just have to be Christian.
I have wine. Okay, I have wine.
All right.
I know that she likes wine because we're We've had relationships, friendships.
That almost
They had girls' nights.
We hang out, drink wine.
You would actually know she's pretty keeps to herself and doesn't talk with many other counselors. I mean, when she has to, she avoids it. You're more familiar with the assistant than her.
Is the assistant like the neck that turns the head?
He's more the one that will actually tolerate people. She's very good at handling money and getting things done.
I'm disappointed that you wouldn't let me just make it what I
No.
want it to be.
I gotta stop your power somewhere.
Okay. What's the assistant's name?
I'm gonna call him Bart.
Bart.
Do the part one.
Absolutely.
Bart, hey, I have a question for you.
What?
Thank you.
Bart.
Bart. With an A.
Who's Bart?
Okay.
Fuck you, Bart.
It's nice to see you too, short one.
His
Yeah.
name's Bert. He's
Oh.
confused. So we just bought that warehouse, you know, Platinum to the 30.
Yeah. And the foreclosure, did you pay off the debt?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are going to, they are going to use it as a church, and they're going to help feed a large number of the people that are going to be entering the area.
Okay.
And because they're going to be doing a lot of good with this company, we would like to, and we won't always be in the area, we would like to not have to pay taxes on it.
I would message her provide infrastructure help.
We would like to, and we would also like to provide infrastructure help. They would like to help build. They
Okay.
would like to give these people something to do during the day so that they're not.
You should
making
probably
poor
sign off
choices.
on it, but, you know, I'm surprised you didn't think of it. You're from the health department and all. You also make it a walk-in clinic. You don't have to prove to us. Medical services don't talk to us. Not after your boss threw a rock at us.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Good call. I'm gonna approve it myself.
Alright.
It is done.
We'll pretend you never came here because if she finds out you tried to go through her, she's going to get really angry you didn't talk to her.
It's fine. Between us.
Enjoy your new project.
See you next week. Probably. If we're not dead from the driving.
Because I'll probably just keel over my desk and sleep there. See ya.
See ya. I've approved it. It is so.
Get you a mallet. Wham!
With my stamp. Stamp of approval.
Alright. So you no longer pay taxes on your plot. Begin setting it up.
What I'm talking about.
You have to have a plan. You have to have a future.
I'm get married. 1 point health.
Yeah.
all the fine print.
Yeah. I
Alright.
didn't say how much even.
I have cure wounds.
I say you got a bunch of band-aids to give
Alright,
us.
so your first infrastructure project, I assume, will be actually building a warehouse for the church.
Yeah, I need to get all the followers to the meeting.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Hey,
Hey guys.
So you're going
and now.
It was nice to meet you too.
I gotta let you
Well,
out.
that we met last time.
I'm blocked.
Mhm.
How you blocked her?
Oh yeah, blocked it.
No.
The last car
No.
and all the way
Other
down the
fingers.
driveway.
You gotta do like the pay on the like thumb with
This
it.
is like by that, so that's how I.
Okay. Today I learned from Spen. Bye, Drew.
Wireless director of the show.
That was mine.
Okay.
You'll move it. We're taking a break.
Okay. Apparently.
Have to.
I know. I was sick. They're all dead.
And a splitter.
The Mew Mew.
Extremely baggy. Nothing form-fitting.
Can one of y'all check
The
the
13
screen to
though,
see if
so you
okay,
know.
good. Came up on my screen too.
We're just taking a break. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Well,
still
the problem
breaking
is
right
it because I'm on a VNC connection, it blanks out. And then, alright.
There we go.
You have your plot of land and your warehouse, so a box.
It's a church.
He does. True.
It's a
It's
church.
gonna be a church. You
No,
gotta work on it.
It is a church.
It would be
It's been blessed.
unethical for me to approve that for my own property, so it's definitely his own property.
Okay. So it's
Um,
done.
I need,
May the grace of Van Gogh be with you.
yeah, I need to get a meeting together. I need to feed everyone that's there. And I want, can we just say Mangle smashes a good bear and look like a, like, you know, like when they break a bottle on the ship? Just like smash a good berry into the wall.
It's been
Okay.
blessed.
Sure, we'll say
Say
Van Gogh
goodbye.
smashes good berry into the wall. The church is blessed.
You know, it's
and you all
it-
begin your work.
it's a big
Whatever
building,
You needed
maybe
people
5
to
good
do.
berries.
You, they used to.
On each
How much is
wall.
it going to cost to feed them? Because I don't, unless you want to make me a bunch of good berries. If not, I'm going to have to pay for food.
You're probably gonna have to pay for food. I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess what time is it? What time is it?
This would be like
Yeah.
the next
Oh,
day.
here we go. Alright, it's 1 p.m. in-game time. It is currently 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard
I thought this
Time.
was the next day, though. Because we can't get everybody
That's
together
true.
in like an hour.
Well, this is 1 p.m. the next day after you've gone through
I
the
mean-
bureaucratic nightmare.
Mon's been falling around because of orders, wondering,
Mhm.
are we gonna figure out what the fuck's gonna happen with the serpent?
Apparently, I've been looking at the ocean this whole time.
We'll say 7 a.m.
I'm
but
still
that
out
happened
there.
the same day you were going through
Big
the
legs, very
bureaucratic
interesting.
Okay. Early
Punches it.
bureaucrats.
What?
Okay. So now
Maybe
you're gonna meet
what?
him tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
So
and
you're
then after
salty
that, we're going to have
too.
a meeting.
Oh, so it is
Yes.
salty.
All in all, this should
I
take about
imagine
5
it's an
minutes.
ocean.
That's a good question.
Spread over. So we'll say this is day 3 of y'all being here, getting sorted, reporting to people, just decompressing from your ordeal with the elephants. Alright, so. Now you have your people, you're gathering them up. What are you trying to do?
Set the standard.
Okay.
Going over rules and regs.
Okay. Don't kill each other.
Workplace hazards. Like,
OSHA may come by. They show up.
So-
No ladders on ladders. But if you need to, they're not
safety
around.
cutters only.
Reflective vests at night.
Are you frying good berries or no?
I'm trying to determine what the odds are of me having to use my spell slots for anything else.
Not
We're staying in
likely.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This all in all, you're gonna be staying in town for a total of 5 days. So
Okay.
even if
How we're doing? It's how long is it going to take them?
Are the people?
I figure while you travel, they
Are
can
the
work on
people
it, so.
very hungry?
Most of them, yes, the refugees.
Yes, I'm providing the berries,
Okay.
Okay,
but I'm handing them
it's fine.
out. I'm producing them and handing them out.
It's fine.
Fresh made. Boom!
She
Yeah.
wants to put a face on each good berry.
Yeah, she has a
So
platter
people
that she
know
puts
that
it
she's
into.
the one
And
handing
she's
them
a silver platter she puts it in front of them. Chink! With all the
You said
extra
we-
work.
Yeah, what's that rich guy's name that
It's like a
was
net.
told we have Annette? A-N-E-T?
I-N-E-T.
Okay.
A-N-N-E-T-T.
Alright, so.
Is that it?
That's how you spell Annette. Like, it's I-Net.
Okay.
That's how you spell the man. Version, apparently.
As long as I got a
I don't think
basic.
you can do better.
No, it's just funny to me. I'm sorry.
See, I don't think you can do better. I've offered to be a player before.
But yeah, letting everyone like, hey, we're gonna have food daily.
Cool.
Like I said, Thursdays I like meat, bacon, and eggs, ale. Take that up.
Alright. This is gonna come to
Where are you
roughly.
getting bacon, eggs, and ale?
Don't worry about
Where
it.
aren't you getting yours from?
I know a guy.
Don't worry about it. Don't
You
worry
don't have a
about
bacon,
it.
eggs, and ale guy.
You live your life. She's the Department of Health, though, so it's yeah, we expect
Yeah.
this from her.
No bacon there.
No bacon. The eggs are fine.
Well,
and
but-
it's wine only.
True, yes. Good to the heart.
Oh, and the chocolate for antioxidants.
That's what I tell my cardiologist. I'm just kidding. It's fine.
All right, so
Just
all in all, to feed them,
Fix
roughly
up the bottle.
80 gold a week. put that on board.
It would just be Thursdays. I would do it just in case. Put it on board just in case.
Every Thursday. Gotta keep track of that.
Yep.
How much is it costing every day?
Well, my plan is to like whoever's leading the church, because obviously we're not going to be here all the time.
Yeah.
They can just take it out of the monthly rent. Yeah, you let them know, like, hey, cities provide jobs, doesn't work infrastructure, want you to join the army. I know a guy.
Who knows a guy?
What
Who
if you
knows a
could
guy?
shake a D20 and a D20?
It's called Ramadan.
Alright, so, take it out of the rent, you leave them with some money so they can pay all this off.
I mean, you've seen Ramadan.
I need to get with, while we're having our time, I need to get with Jared and work out a way, or if someone magically capable enough to make one-way extra dimensional bags.
And
So they
Jared will produce
They
it.
put the rent in there and I can take it out, they keep it back.
Yeah.
This
Jared will
sounds
produce
familiar
those
from
for you.
this sounds familiar from a previous game.
Uh-huh. So Jared will produce those for you. Before you leave, you can have them.
Crafting costs or anything.
No, he says he'll do it for free, so you guys help him out.
I'm talking about Jared. This is why you're my best friend.
Whoa!
The deep inhale.
Close second.
Zan!
Close second.
It's a charisma check.
Can I
Zan.
roll deception? You are definitely my best friend.
You have really good deception, don't you?
He rolls on advantage.
I roll an advantage and the lowest I could possibly roll is a 22.
You would need a natural 20 to beat him on a low roll.
Alright. We're not gonna try that.
We're not even gonna go down that hole.
Alright, so it actually has been the next day, right?
I'm
Yes.
just gonna laugh at it because
So
Alright, so we're gonna kick off the next day unless anyone wants to do anything today after he's had his meeting with his people.
during his
let's
meeting,
go to the bar!
Hold on, apparently during his meeting.
being Amon has not forgotten about what happened yesterday.
And this is the same day.
Oh, is this the same day from that one?
Yes.
Oh.
So that he wouldn't miss his meeting.
Look, come have some ale.
Come on, hasn't forgotten about, wait, what? Is Mom mad?
Why is Amon mad?
Let's go to the bar. Amon, are you
Amon was
mad?
getting ready to track down the servant and figure out what was actually going
Amon,
on.
here's
and
a
figure
beer.
it out.
Let him be free. You know
It's
what?
like a thimble for him.
Here's some ale.
He wants to be free, let him be free.
Is this a shot?
The servant wants to be free
Go
as spy. I want to make
smash
sure the
Chuck.
servant stays free for just reasons.
He's holding a thimble.
As it just grows in his hand.
Would you
I
say
like
that?
this beer.
I want to make sure the servant stays free for his own reasons and isn't sent back to that horrible owner. Or whatever he was.
He's horrible.
He had a freaking black eye and bruises all
You
over
guys
his
didn't
face.
let me. I was
Like,
gonna,
you've
I
never
was
gotten
gonna,
beat
like,
up
stir
before?
some drama.
That was the
Yeah,
I've
whole
seen
fighting.
you.
About what?
I've seen you die like a couple
Are
times.
you sad? And then like think
Yes,
about it, and then
during a
oh my God,
fight.
Let me tell you.
That
Amon
servant
is
was
so
not fighting, he was getting hit.
Oh my god.
Hey, some people suck at fighting.
True. But I still want to go do this.
I mean, if you fight, go ahead.
You can try to find the servant in the guard.
I mean, I imagine I'd go to the guard post
Okay.
where they would take the servant eventually.
Alright, so you go there and a handful of guards. Some of them you recognize as being from the military, so they've reintegrated back into local Sargos.
Yay, helpful.
So, besides you,
Yes, I haven't heard that one before.
I'm sure not. Don't hurt yourself with the ceiling.
I don't know what that joke is at all.
Yeah, I don't understand jokes.
Don't get humor.
There's a
Tom's still
servant.
staring at the big wet.
I guess so.
I mean,
Has he bounded up the courage to go touch it yet? It's like when you a small child or a dog at a beach. The wave goes out, you go closer, and then oh god!
See Tom leaning
But
off.
everybody's like a bunch of fishermen out there, and you just see this giant minotaur just walking up and just running away.
And then slowly you see Tom leaning down, like laying down, and puts his hand in the water.
And the wave starts going up. Starts to get out.
the barrel rolling.
Alright, so you walk up to the car.
I'm here to figure out what happened to a servant that was just beaten by his master, or whatever that name would be for him.
Oh. The employee of INET's.
Yes.
Yeah, we took a statement. Probably gonna fine INET. We got him out of his contract. He's gonna go back to doing work or whatever. Claims he's not really a servant. He's an adventurer or something. I don't know.
Did I talk to this person?
No, he's not here at the moment. We let him go. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. We
Did
don't
it
know
seem
where he went. No. We don't exactly follow people.
fine? Thank you. I do.
I follow people.
I do. So close crossbow.
It's not the end of this.
Loads heavy ballista. I will find him. Alright, so what y'all doing now?
So is it getting dark
The
yet?
guy says
Yeah.
he was an adventurer.
We'll say it's getting dark unless anyone wants to do anything left in the daylight.
I said I finally touched the water.
Okay. Poor Tom.
Now,
You're like drowning.
have I tasted? I was like gone down on all fours. I like taste and lick it. Salty.
No.
It's
I
tough.
just keep drinking
It's
it.
smart enough to know you don't drink salt water.
What's salt water?
Alright, and then
Oh,
upon liking this water,
oh my god. He found a status condition while he was playing around. I guarantee you
I
that's what
take
happened.
my oh, what happened? Oh, I have water skin. I pour out all the water in my water skin. I fill it up with this. I close it. Tastes good.
Flavored water.
I just walk back
He'll have
into the tavern.
tomorrow.
Poor
A
Tom.
long rest for you.
That's the idea.
Yeah, that's the kind of player he is.
And I'm back at the tavern now.
Oh, yes.
What type of food do they have?
Well, you're generally going to have meat and potatoes, a handful of mixed vegetables in a stew, what they call a stew. Boiled water is more likely it. And they have a kind of shepherd's pie-esque thing. What the meat is, you're not 100% sure.
Adam.
Tom speak.
Weak people.
No. Makes a turn.
Yes. Drew style.
How are you then?
Big wet over there.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
Big.
It's real.
Salt.
It's there.
I can see it's there. I still don't fully trust it.
You believe it exists.
I can see it.
It there. Pumpsy.
Yes.
Pump show.
Tom show tracks him on.
Come, yes,
You
I
could
can see
probably
it.
succeed at describing him.
He might actually.
I think you would do have extra. Wow.
These are words.
Yeah. I think you do have a extra point of strength on me, but it's very close.
It's a close one.
But I'm also like extra 2 feet taller. Or so.
That makes sense. That Tom was like, what, something?
Yeah. It was something. I wrote this down somewhere.
Have this in my notes.
7'9".
8 foot 420.
420, what?
Tom's weight was
Thank you, John.
No.
No. Have y'all seen the episode of Always Sunny where they go to New Jersey and Charlie sees the ocean for the first time?
No.
He thinks
God.
every piece of trash is some ocean treasure. That's what I imagine.
Look,
Look
we
at
find
that thing, that's a dead crab. Throw it away.
Some diapers on the ocean.
medical
Seashell.
Yeah, the eagles. Once they
Soft
get there,
seashell.
they're like, whoa, what's on the other side of it? Europe's on the other side of it. Oh. No, Charlie, you cannot swim to Europe.
Alright, so y'all are back in the tavern, arguing about whether the ocean's real. Because this group has existential crises.
Fucking real.
No, that part doesn't matter. That servant might have not have been a servant.
Who? Slave?
You know,
You're
like,
not
was
your
a fair
character.
fight.
You're not your character.
the man said, the guard said that the man said he might have been, he was an adventurer. That there was no contract and he wasn't a servant.
Qualifies as an adventurer.
Someone who's not under contract, probably.
I mean, if I were to hire an adventurer, I would put them under contract.
Point taken, but he's trying to run away and says he's not a servant.
But did he steal the things?
He stole 200 gold and some food.
That
Would
seemed
you
like
be mad?
that seemed like it was a lie.
Based on what I thought.
Come beat to death.
My own gut.
I guess I also had that good. I didn't roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all knew he was lying. I didn't realize this. I'm standing up for the ground.
I will defend the nobility of this city.
Scoundrels stick together. Contract holders.
The contracteers. We'll put them on the board as a third-party group. You sign up and you immediately get an email newsletter. Have you recently assigned someone to a contract?
Can you?
But it's
Do you
only
need people to litigate for you in God court?
No, wait, you need to accept these terms and conditions. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, we owe you.
God damn it. We use cookies to fund this
Even
site.
since I've had. You didn't read the terms and conditions.
Mortal, I come read the terms and conditions. By entering this dwelling, you hereby forfeit your soul instead of arguing with the mortal. We're saying, hey! Too late, I own you. God damn it.
so yes, I don't think that rich person's very nice. That was a weird way for me to come out of my mouth.
Not
Never
nice.
mind.
No,
He is
that's
not
you.
good.
Not
He is
good.
an unjust. There we go. That sounds better for character.
Oh no.
I don't see how if I were to steal 200 gold from you,
Just
you want to punish me, correct?
Yes, but
There you
also
go.
be a legal crime there.
He stole 200 gold from.
That was a lie.
That part we
Stealing back.
determined was not a lie, correct?
the stealing was not a lie.
And
It was that he was a servant.
I mean, as far as
yeah, him being a servant was the lie part.
yeah, he never said. He only said the gold part to.
Right.
Yeah, so I didn't even hear the gold part.
Yeah, you're not aware of it with theft. He
All I knew
claimed there
was
was a
the
theft.
theft
He
of
claimed there was a
bread.
theft.
Yeah, claimed it was
And
theft
said
of
it was
bread,
food.
And said it was food.
and that he was a servant.
Mhm.
The food and servant part I know were both lies. That's the only parts I heard.
Yes, those are both lies. It's the gold. No.
I thought you said the gold thing.
No, he didn't say
Not
that.
out loud.
If you didn't say the gold thing, I would not bring up the gold
Okay.
thing. If I stole Bert, give me your sandwich.
Fuck no.
Exactly. Get this man another sandwich.
Thank you,
You good
man.
over there, Bert? You've been quiet.
I'm good.
No, dog. I'm good.
See, he's angry. Justifiably.
You trying to take my
Yes.
food?
But there was no food on that servant when I caught him.
What do you do with food?
Probably
Eat
eat
it.
it.
You look at
Tom no,
that
Tom
stomach?
no! Pig Tom!
I know you're probably up in them guts, but.
Oh my god! Oh my
You
god!
said you grabbed his shoulders.
Oh.
I grabbed no shoulders in any of this encounter.
Those felony fists. Oh my god!
Amon's having prison flashbacks.
Oh my god!
All the time just laying there on a cot. In the one cell for one day
No, you-
by myself.
You did push-ups with the bars too. Come
Yes. I did physical exercise too.
on, man. Chung!
Yeah, I hurt them up.
Put it back. Chung! Yeah, come on, turn that frown upside down. Stands on his hands. Okay, listen here, you little shit.
Just because I'm in jail doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. I still don't think what's going on in that house is right. There's something wrong there.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
He's
house.
Yes.
a stand-up guy.
I was just, I was trying to make a joke that was like,
As far as you're aware, he's always followed the rules. But that doesn't mean you felt good about it.
can I go talk? Is there? I feel like I have to have a confidant, but probably like the health person, the
The actual health counselor.
You may still want to find out the gossipy other side
I'm
of the
gonna
city.
sneak out and go chat with that guy or a girl.
Sneak out in front of us.
Gender
Where'd she
We
go?
have to, gender neutral bathroom, do we have to kick everybody out again for your conversation?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
I just,
Very well, I will let you pick either the name or the gender.
One or the other. That's great.
um,
Z. It's a Z.
No, hold on.
It's a man.
I'm trying to think of a
It's a man.
good gender neutral name.
Sean.
Taylor.
Taylor.
That's what I was thinking.
That's surprisingly good.
Fantasy Taylor.
All right, you were speaking with Taylor. Sorry, the Water Genasi.
What?
Water Genasi.
The water
She-
it's the water spirit.
Taylor.
Water and
The
the
water.
people.
Yes.
Yeah. Virgo looked.
Not
And
the counselor of.
That's the counselor of health. Yes. She's basically think of half elemental, half human. So like she can walk on water like it's a solid surface.
Okay.
She won't drown if she's underwater.
I have a lot
Always
of.
wet.
I have a lot of.
She's a water
Seri-
elemental.
Seriously,
Like seriously,
your
your
skin
skin's
feels like the edge of water anytime you touch it.
Pretty moist.
what?
It's
And
true.
if it's water, yeah, it's-
I mean,
Tom spent a whole day touching water.
her clothes are always so damp.
Damn clothes aren't hot.
Why are we talking about hotness here?
Wet
She's
clothes.
physically wet, damp, and moist.
Yeah,
Come on.
definitely wet
T-shirt,
t-shirt,
wet pants, and always ready to go.
Oh, that's what's hot.
Always ready to go kill people.
That's why it's going so well.
I mean, hell.
Hey, yo, girl.
What your name is, girl?
How you doing? I missed you.
Hey, yo, girl's water
Aren't you
wet.
glad to see how you died?
She said, "It's good you didn't die. I'm kind of surprised you went off on that to begin with, but you did say you came from above the clouds, right?"
I mean, I was here, then I was there, now I'm back here. It's kind of ridiculous.
Heard worse stories.
Yeah. Can I ask your honest opinion
About?
about Annette?
Oh, guy always gave me the creeps.
Like, but like, what do you know about him?
He won't let anyone pass the vestibule in his house. Anytime he does anything that might need an inspection in addition to his house, he just pays the fine. He won't let anybody in.
But he has servants.
Yeah, he usually keeps 2 people to do errands for him to leave the house. Go around, prepare food. That's about it.
But they must go through the vestibule of his house.
I don't know actually. I've never spoken with any of them.
Do you have any do you know anything about how he has money, where his money comes
No,
from?
actually. I think only the High Counselor knows the truth.
Okay.
Annette talks to him regularly, but I honestly don't want to get to know the guy. Feels off. And I don't like his house either.
I'm gonna tell the story of the whole story. I don't feel like I need to repeat it, but that you ran into him.
Yeah.
Amon grabbed
Yada,
you,
yada,
yeah,
yada.
etc.
You
And
tell the
I
story.
like that opinion. Yeah, tell the story.
So, relay story, enter.
Really own opinion. Enter.
She kind of looks at you over the glass of wine she's got sitting there. As she's drinking it, you can see her skin. It kind of flows through her skin and then is absorbed. Huh?
Isn't that be so fucking cool?
She looks at you. So you're saying, is this person, did you mention the part about maybe being an adventurer?
Yeah.
You know, most adventurers register with City Guard to make sure they can get in and out safely. Check and see if their name's on the registry.
Thanks. I couldn't come back and be like, did you get the name?
Guards don't even have
Alright,
a
she's,
name.
by the way, she's not far from y'all.
That's fine.
She's at a bar like almost adjacent to the health department
You wanna
called the
you
recovery room.
Wanna, you wanna come back to the other bar that we're at?
So I can. They have wine, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
If not, I have mine. It's because sometimes you know.
Alright, so she wanders in with Christina's character, Zan, and sits down at the end of the bar. I
Hi.
heard about the tall people, but
We're pretty tall.
I'm gonna have to leave my leave my
He
office
tall.
eventually.
I'm also tall.
Yes.
Take it back. Tall.
Alon, did you get that adventurer's name?
Not even, I didn't get the name from the guards. The adventurer's a little too scared to tell me anything.
We'll say you got the name from the guard after
Okay.
inquiring.
So yes, name.
Okay.
Tim.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Alright, so Tim.
I did see a hammer on his hip.
We'll go with Tim.
Daniel, I am disappointed. You missed a perfect opportunity.
To call him.
Not
AA Ron?
No. Instead of creeps me out, he really drives me out.
Alright.
It really gets under my scales.
Dude really drives me.
Is his name Tim?
Yes, we'll just go with that.
Toolman Taylor.
Hey neighbor, how's it going?
And he's gotta make the whoop noise. What's the other dude's name on the TV show? His partner.
We'll here
Hal.
for a few days.
That is it. Yeah.
Yes.
He's gotta have like an Allen.
I'm
What are you
really,
doing now? Touching my board.
I'm real proud of myself
I
for
know
pulling that
about
out of my like background because my mom watched.
Y'all
it.
getting like company as players touching my shit.
Because I've never watched that show, really. I just know there's the neighbor that never shows his
And it's
face.
always just like this.
Alright, I'm putting find out about INET. Player created. Player quest. Recommended level 18.
Wait, we have to get to level 18 too.
No, I just felt like fucking with you.
Because this seems like it should be that easy.
Turns out it's actually a witch.
INET is one of Tiamat's heads.
It's Tia Joe.
It's Tia Joe, and he doesn't like the fact you've been poking your head in his house.
Yeah.
He just got out of prison, home house arrest. Damn it! He moved to be away from those bad influences. Here you come, rolling up, fucking up his life.
Although honestly, if he was a lich and I couldn't detect that, holy shit, that's strong magic. No bad.
True.
All right, so you've got the name. It is Tim. Your friend is sitting there continuing to drink glass after glass of wine. Something about being made of partial water elemental makes it harder for her to get intoxicated. So about the third bottle, she's finally starting to get a little tipsy.
I got something I've been holding on to that I'm probably not going to drink.
Does she have one of those mugs? Could she gift it?
Oh my god! Simmer down! I actually know where the mug is coming in now. I had figured it out. Stop pressing.
If I pretend to slip on her wetness, and I claim
No. No.
I can't sue her,
No. Like, she's gonna overlook the paper that I approved.
it's negligible. It's bad.
Let's see,
She's
right?
gonna
You
be like,
can't.
wait, is this the fun
You can't
one?
Was
sue
there a
her.
sign posted?
See,
I look
you
back
can't
at her
sue
shirt
her.
and see slippery when wet. God damn it.
You can't sue her, but you can sewer her.
No, that
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
a
not
good.
hidden. That's not.
Alright, so.
No, she's drinking a lot. I handed her my flask of sweet tea because I'm not going to drink that ever.
Okay. She grabs it.
Actually, I want to spend this time hanging out with Jared. I haven't got to in a while.
Yeah, I guess it would be the flask too.
She looks up at you.
What?
What is this?
Sweet tea. It's Wonderland.
No. I heard what you said was in it. This is not a flask. This is a small barrel.
It's a flask to me. Oh, here. Let me help. Twist.
Thank you. Oh.
Proud to stick like that's it.
Lift.
Careful, careful, careful. Twist.
Can she make a strength check to see if she only gets a sip?
I was kind of wondering though. She tips
Or
it back
she
and then
fucking
she falls back and
Oh
then
no,
goes down.
no, no, she took a gulp.
I grab it and put it back down for her.
I never knew water elemental could drown.
Did you see her sitting there?
I close it back up and put it back away.
You may have to run the department tomorrow. You can see her skin getting clearer and there is the sweet tea and it was just oh yeah. Okay. Hey.
What do you want me to
She's
take you? Do you want me to take you home?
That would be
She's
good.
fine.
Okay.
At this point, I'm gonna go hang out with Jared.
Alright.
I'm going to take her home, and on the
Look at
walk
Joey's
way,
awesome.
I'm going to imagine that dousing her in some kind of water will help alleviate.
Just throw her in the bathtub.
Just going to like make sure she doesn't die. That's
Okay.
really simple.
Alright, so you end up
Hangover, okay.
pouring a bucket of water on her and see it kind of mixing with her skin, diluting itself.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna put her to bed, lay her on her side in the recovery position.
So she vomits, she doesn't choke on it.
Yeah.
Do bathtubs exist in this world?
Yeah, those exist, but running water is questionable.
Well, you can't drown.
Yep.
So just fill the bathtub with her in there.
She's fine.
Set up one of those sprinkler systems that have
That was the 2 weeks that I was here when you guys were not. We built
Yeah.
the
Damn,
bodies.
vegetables are about
We drank together. I know how to take care of my friends.
I mean, hey, I'm just giving you out of game advice for water genocide people.
I was like, for what? I don't
Don't
give
give
advice
us
for.
Water do not, my friend.
She would die if we threw her in the ocean.
What?
You can't
It
drink that
tastes good.
water.
I mean, for her, she wouldn't die.
You can't drink that water.
Message.
She
I have
could
the water.
swim
You
in
can
it, but
drink
it
me.
wouldn't hydrate her.
Yes, I can.
And it's a water
I'll drink. See.
water genocide. I think the type of water part doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter the water.
Wait, do you have salt water in your thing?
Yeah, he's drinking salt water.
Tastes good.
Yeah, you're gonna poop a lot tomorrow.
Okay.
Tongue
You
okay.
need to have not salt water when we travel.
I like how you're worried about the saltwater part, not the dehydration part.
Yeah.
He's gonna shit.
Kidney failure.
He doesn't need kidneys. Those are extra parts. That's why he has two.
I have two.
Tom P. Ray.
PHP doesn't say cars have kidneys, so I feel like my character would live.
Oh my god, you're a terrible person.
I'm gonna give him some fresh water and say drink it.
Okay.
I'll put some flavor in it, some orange.
Some orange food coloring in there.
Look,
Excuse me, that's red dye number 43.
drink it.
Drink
Drink the rest of it.
That's it.
Drink
Only
all of
drink
it,
water,
all
eat
that.
the legs.
I have a big mouth. It'll go quick.
Drink another one.
Okay.
Tom is going to die of dehydration.
You might, and I would like to go on record as having tried to.
Trying to save his character. Alright, so you've successfully gotten Taylor home.
Cool, I locked the door behind me.
Cool. And you
So
return.
no dum-dums.
I ain't following nobody.
Alright,
So,
so
man of the cloth.
so you all
And if she was wet, she was drunk.
Proud of you. Damn straight. Exactly right.
Alright, so you're drinking with Jared. Regrets, including one letter. Y'all skip into the next day, long resting?
A quick investigation of the town, just dig up dirt on INET.
Sure.
And I do speak Undercommon.
Okay.
So, some weird way that sounded good. I still some investigation. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Alright, talking to people, locals in the area, they mentioned they have some odd stories about him buying some weird things, commissioning some odd stuff, contracting some missions out of the city, but nothing that screams abuse of employees or evilness. Alright, y'all ready for the next morning?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool, day 3. Long rest, you got your spell slots back. You don't have to worry about all the good berries you made, Christina.
That didn't happen anyway.
Oh.
I didn't know how many there were. I was like, oh, this is just going to be negligible. So.
The workers are hungry.
It's
You made enough. That's all that matters.
Again, I'll buy 2 different feet.
alright. So, what now? About 7 a.m. you gonna go meet with Inette?
Well, it's 7 a.m. game time.
It's roughly 9:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, both of you.
Curious.
I'm sorry, does the clock on your tablet not work? Could you put in a ticket for me and I'll fix it?
Hey, where'd the hammer come from?
Uh-huh.
Put in a ticket that says my computer clock doesn't work. I'm gonna do it like right now. Would be hilarious.
I'm forwarding it to Carrie.
I do things that I think are funny. You don't get to like forward them to your boss, so I get in real trouble.
No, so he'll laugh and
You won't
everything.
get
He'll close
you
it.
won't get in real trouble.
No, he'll close it and laugh
he'll
at you.
close it. He'll print it and we'll put it up on a board.
Yes. And then he'll laugh at it. Oh my god, this teacher's so dumb, could print. Wham! Okay, Carrie. What happened now?
I'm gonna come up with the dumbest thing I can think of.
Oh boy.
And put the
Can you
ticket.
beat? We have one for you.
Okay, let me hear what I have to beat.
We're going on break if we're doing that discussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, we
let's
can
get
continue.
That
personal.
has
Sorry, I
names in
wasn't
it.
trying
That
to
has
cause-
names attached to
I
it.
wasn't trying to cause problems.
Alright.
That's fine.
When it's done, before aftercare kicks off, we'll tell you the story. Alright, so 7 a.m. you're going to meet with Inat.
Sneaking out.
I was gonna say, you guys gonna try to follow him? Tell him no care.
Is
the rest of the group
going? Come, we'll follow.
I guess to see if he slips out. I guess.
How's my girl? I'm gonna go check on my girl, Taylor.
You've seen better days. It's the first time you've actually seen her drunk since you've been here. It's impressive.
Are you trying to?
Like, she's
Yeah,
always
we just
hungover.
I noticed you.
Perception.
Yeah, I definitely probably don't.
I mean, unfortunately, it's still only a 23.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 7. I'm definitely not beating you.
Unless I roll an 8 and a 1. So.
Yeah.
Alright, Bert, what are you doing?
I'm here.
Bert is present.
Yeah, not doing it.
So you're keeping Amon and Tom company. You are the brains of this operation now.
Mine that's
Sure.
stupid.
Amon has an int of -5. Amon is not dumb.
Mine is an int of +0. No wisdom of +2.
Okay. Bert.
What?
Negative, and we'll
No,
both,
my int?
both category. Yeah, sure.
My int's a +1.
See, the brains of the operation.
You listen to what he
I
said.
have +2 wisdom, too.
Amon, you listen to him. Tom, don't listen to Amon. Listen to Bert.
But yeah, I don't know where he went.
God.
The voice of John has spoken. Tom do.
Since I don't know where he went, and I mean, I didn't know you noticed you leave, so I don't care. Since I didn't care. I'm going to do what I was originally walking to find that old magic guy I've shopped for.
Okay.
It's a different magic shield, just to see what he's got. That's not necromancy.
Okay.
Apparently I'm following you.
Okay. Follow.
Shoulder right again.
No. I'm running around between those.
Just running.
Between our legs.
Like a little kid, you know.
Dad, give me my muffin. Dad.
Do you mind putting this up for me?
Make sure we don't step on him.
Oh,
Thank you.
I have half my nimbleness.
Any dodge.
That's it.
You are not. You're Kenku. Okay, Tosh.
The barbarian king.
Has your rogue had to use it yet?
Oh yeah.
Destroyed.
Actually, we wouldn't have. I believe in us. I can do nothing.
Oh no, I believe in y'all too. It's I just found it hilarious. Y'all lost that fight.
Wait, what for?
Yeah.
That we believe in ourselves.
Oh yeah, that one.
Dumb. All right, so you go in looking for weapons or armor.
Shield.
Shield. Looks at you. I don't have any shields at the moment that aren't necromancy based. Like armor I could get you, perhaps?
Maybe if you can find an enchanted form of adamantine +1 armor. It's already a +1 and a +1, so
Oh,
I
okay.
was thinking if I could get a +1 with some kind of a different enchantment.
Yeah, he doesn't have a +1 shield. Or any kind of shield at the moment, just armor. He doesn't have anything that's +2 at the moment.
I mean the adamantine.
Oh, you just got adamantine, you don't have adamantine.
Yeah,
plus
just
one.
adamantine plate +1.
Okay. Let me see. I think I should have some of that. Goes to the back. I'm gonna have to do some modifications. He holds up a small set.
Well, no, mine's already a +1.
Oh, yours is
adamantine.
already a +1. Okay.
I'm just going to see if I had something to do literal magical effects. Alright. Maybe a helmet.
A helmet? Let me check. Alright, well, I have something you might be interested in. Well, it's not a helmet. Looks like it actually go around you. It seems modular the way it connects. It's a form of leather, but it is enchanted, so you can cast thaumaturgy once per day. Oh, sorry. I can't remember if your character could or not.
Cast a cantrip once a day.
Let me look around. Does some quick runs into the back here. Wham! I'll fix that later. Definitely won't be fixing that.
Don't die while you search your bone shop?
It's fine. It's like, you know, nothing's breaking, nothing's at all. Burger! Jules, back in your cage. Burger!
Pull out bow.
And
That's food.
it's moving.
Put a hand in front of Bert. No.
I have 2 things for you.
Bert.
2 helmets.
No.
Wham! Sets them both down. One, you cannot become intoxicated. Started as a joke, but, you know, somewhat useful. The other one, you may cast vicious mockery once per day.
Have people laugh while I cut them in half. Maybe.
Takes makeup and applies it, Joker style. We're good now.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
I know it's scars and it's makeup. It's really gorgeous.
Please tell me how I got these scars.
I can't know. I can't
I have no memory. Vicious mockery sounds intriguing. Before I do you have anything that might be better than a sunblade?
Now you're asking quite a bit.
We own a defender that no one's claimed.
Huh?
What?
I said we own a defender that no one's claimed.
True.
That is...
A great sword that gives you +3 to AC and +3 to attack, or like plus something to AC. Look up defender. It's a legendary item.
It is.
I might use that. That will actually replace the shield completely.
No one said they wanted it, so I just
Defender, greatsword.
Soldier's fault.
Mm-hmm.
He understands.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make the bonus go towards, instead of being for the attack and damage, you can put it on put it as your armor class.
See.
Possibly. Maybe put that on the back for just in case.
Hmm?
Maybe put that one on the back just in case when we get back to talking to each other in game.
Okay.
But out of game. I'm curious as well. Follow this through.
Follow me.
Also, I'm completely expecting no. So,
Let's see. Get.
I'll probably grab them when we meet back up at a game.
What?
When we meet back up at in game, I'll probably at least put on my back for special occasions.
If not, I was just gonna end up using it to bribe somebody with.
I do have one. Do you like war axes by chance?
That's the one-handed, isn't it?
I think so. Is war axe one-handed? Yeah, because great axe is two-handed.
Great axes too.
Yeah,
Yes,
so war axe is one-handed.
possibly.
Get this dwarven war axe. Boom, sets it down. But hard. When you slay a foe with this, they dissolve into a cloud of sparks. And again, because it's a very, very, very well crafted weapon. It's +3 war axe.
And just the enemies turn to dust.
They turn into dissolve into a cloud of sparks, actually.
Just turn to sparks, that's about it.
Yeah.
Sparks don't do a special thing.
Nah, it's all I don't know who did it, and why I inherited it. The only other thing I have is this. Brings up. It's a short sword, so for you, it's a toothpick. Basically a dagger. Sets it down, I have this. This is called Kama. K-A-M-A. This is an extremely well-crafted weapon. He sets it up, it's never dulled. It does seem to have some lack of luck attached to it. Everyone who's owned it has died for some reason or another.
Don't get that one. I'm not there with you, but
Yeah, you're not there. Make sure your friend doesn't die of intoxication.
she's probably fine now.
She's getting there. She's got a really bad headache and can't keep food down, which otherwise she's good. She's cognizant and regrets her choice and dislikes sweet tea now for all eternity.
Take axe. Axe good.
Yeah, I'm
Come,
probably
axe.
take the axe and here. What is the actual name of the axe so I can see what the damage is?
They just call it Dwarven War Axe +3.
It's a war axe, and it's
Yeah.
D8 for regular, D10 for two-handed.
Okay, so kind
Yeah,
of like a
longsword.
normal longsword. Okay. +3.
If it's a
I can
great-
add it
If it's a
you
great
choose-
axe,
if
you
you
can
choose
choose
to
well.
buy it.
Yeah. I found the Dwarven Thrower and then there's the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords.
So I'm gonna say you should give him that. Just because I think it would be really funny to see a mon turn into a dwarf.
And then immediately get attacked by Mangle.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Great.
I'll take the axe and the laughing headgear.
Laughing headgear then? Alright. So that's going to be a grand total of 40,000 gold.
That's a lot.
What does the sword actually do?
The sword is a masterwork weapon imbued with the spirit of a renowned hero. That's about it. Otherwise, it's +4.
Oh, that's about it.
Like you said, there's bad luck.
Mm-hmm. It's bad.
Not bad.
Maybe this town counted as unholy. He would burn.
It is. Oh, it is. Wait. The weapon is unholy?
Yes.
So it burned me. It's like, that's
So you wouldn't be able to carry it. All sales are final. Bye. Why is it on bursting into flames occasionally? For a reason.
I'm on great.
I'm on like fire. Tom pours gasoline on it. And,
My oil flask.
Tom help. No, Tom, no.
How much would you give for a Harkening Steel? Funk.
I'll knock off. I'll knock off 5,000.
It still makes it like 5 digits though. So basically one or the other. Corsairs. It sounds weird, but this gold reserve feels very low in general. I don't know why.
So what does?
Just the gold, the amount of gold I actually have here just seems strangely low. I don't know why.
How much do you have?
7,755.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, I know it's not. It shouldn't be too much higher than everyone else, but it seems.
I've
weird.
got 31.
Yeah.
31,000?
No, 3,100.
Did you add the gold we got tonight?
No.
That's for two, huh?
That was a lot.
Because I'm at like 9,500.
I added the money I earned
Wait, how much did we get?
in the street.
Earlier, we got 1,450 gold apiece.
Okay.
Tom doesn't count money. He just shoves it in the bag.
Yeah.
What do we call?
Gold don't taste good.
How much is the axe by itself?
The axe itself is about 15,000.
20 gold.
It's the helmet.
It's all the helmet.
You know how hard it was getting that vicious mockery in that fucking helmet? How many people died doing this? The axe
That's,
itself is useless.
that's still like 10,000 more than I have. And then the sword bride only brings down 5,000.
Take X.
That's
Men
10,000.
look weak.
Beat man to death with Bert.
I
No.
Yeah. Dark Steel.
Got any other useless magical stuff you never use?
Well, I was going through now. I forgot the Wand of Bear Endurance.
Don't do that. Remember that that's the only thing that's giving you health.
Yeah.
It gave you what, like a +2 con?
Yep.
Yeah, increases con to +2. That's only at the beginning of combat. I don't think I actually have.
It would still affect your health.
Alright, well I do that. I get to.
Yeah. Yeah. I forget it's the one they gave the constant one until I read it again. Otherwise, I guess I could smell the small rug. We're going like that though. Even my old plate and longsword that's non-magical.
If I show up, you can have me try and convince him it is magical. See, I can cast detect magic. So can I, not detect all sorts of magic up in here.
I think he's an alcoholic. You think he'll take some of the sweet tea?
I guarantee you there's an alcoholic. Now you're just judging people.
Alcoholic is a strong word. A connoisseur.
I'm curious about this unholy short story, though. I'm sure everyone's died, but what if they just suck?
I mean, they could just died of old death.
Unlikely.
I mean, everyone who breathes oxygen, drinks water, has also died. It's not so bad.
This was poisonous.
Oxygen overdose.
Yeah. Water overdose too.
All those radicals found the touch.
Hey, water overdose is real. What?
Is your shirt fucking racist?
Yeah.
True.
Figure out everything you're selling? Like, all your armor and shit?
I mean, I do have my original plate and longsword I can give
It's
him.
telling me.
Oh, they give me the Tom. Tom smart.
Also, some of the sweet tea could be pawned off.
Some. Maybe we'll look up.
Alright, so I guess you have to negotiate this out. Make a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ.
Into the crunch. That's quite some persuasion.
17, 19.
Alright, so he'll knock another 1,000 off of those items.
So it's about now 9,000.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm still like 2,000 off.
This is where you use your size to intimidate him.
You
You won't.
you
He's
want
lawful
to protect
good.
me?
He's lawful good.
Keep me protected?
That was chaotic.
I'm chaotic good, yeah.
So will you use your size, huh, Mr. Holy Warrior?
At least good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason to intimidate this guy for his weapon. I mean, I
Intimidate.
would like to have it, but I don't see it.
It's up to y'all.
You know what Bert's all about.
Oh yeah.
Zook!
That chicken's gone now. While they were doing this.
One last thing. A random clay pot.
Why would I want to play pot?
Stand on a rug and you can talk to animals with it.
There aren't many rugs here.
I do
Something.
check for rugs.
Tom is smart.
16.
There are no rugs in this building.
You're right.
No rugs.
You can still sell to some animal lover.
Most people who come through here are looking for weapons or armor.
Fair point.
Besides, I wanted to talk to that cat outside who looked like it knew spells.
Didn't say that?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
Make a bravely joke. All cats know spells. They're intrinsically level 9 magic users. I guarantee it.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah. You can't.
You think we need a large glowing paint piece anymore? Probably do. There are a lot.
Probably all.
Sold a quest item. Now we're screwed.
You're gonna start all.
You try to hand it over to him, but you can't. It's just bonded to you.
Object, you may not sell quest items. Fuck. So I'm not supposed to stop you if you do so.
What?
You go back.
Hey, quest
Yeah,
items?
sell quest
Alright,
items,
sorry guys.
It'll be a
You'd
new
be like,
quest.
yeah, you could have all that for that.
It's like Fallout. Realize you played with 2 int. Get to the end, realize you need 3 int to open the door. Fuck! Made it all the way to the end. Only to fail.
Well, I guess I'm not getting this weapon today.
Judgment.
I was gonna judge you.
When do you not?
I didn't.
Ah, there it is.
Rarely.
Yep. Alright, so.
Actually, Tom, how would you like to give me most of your gold for this sack of rations?
What a dick. I'm a rogue and I haven't even stolen from anybody in the party.
I'm gonna do an
Trade.
investigation check to see if I actually understand how currency works.
Okay! Beat it, check.
And check.
Yep.
Alright, so it's a 9.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Understanding how
Wait, average roll. And he doesn't understand how money works.
I put it as a DC 10 to understand the idea of goods and services for cash. Because so
But,
far he's stated he likes food.
But he should have like a general.
Like,
Doesn't, like,
money
Bavarian
gets him
currency-
food.
Yeah, like money is
What do you
exchanged
believe for Tom?
stuff.
I
And a
doesn't usually
minimum.
pay for stuff.
Tom kills me.
That's where it comes in.
Are you still,
Tom is
are you
also
still trying to get
rogue.
money from the last thing?
DC check
Yeah, a
of
little
10 wrong.
I'm like,
Okay, there you go.
2,000
How,
off.
how much would you give me for
Okay.
a Gravitron scroll?
The
How many rations?
shopkeeper?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 21 days worth of rations.
3,000?
3,000.
Good. Except for the trade Tom.
How much gold did you have?
Tom has all the rations.
I had 2,171.
The mod is about to be broke.
I'm gonna have 900 gold left over if it's 9,000 even.
You buying it?
Are you just gonna give something?
I'll sell the Gravitron scroll and put 2,000 of it towards his weapon.
Alright, remove the Gravicon scroll from your inventory and add 1,000 gold to your inventory. And so
That
that
is
knocks
only
it down.
7,000.
Yep. You bought it?
Yep.
Alright.
So I like to see. Nice clean slate.
Orban Morax. I'll have to add it to Beyond.
Alright. Clogging up my inventory.
You know how much this shit weighs?
I want to see lots of violence with that weapon, Mom.
You will
Thing.
fist bump.
I jump up. I
Tom's
jump
great
up
warrior now. Tom will eat a lot with that. Those rations.
Don't eat.
Tom eat.
Alright, so you have bought your weapon.
Yeah.
Are you going to meet with your, Alright. So you head to the mansion, and you got past everybody, no one was watching for him. Only one, I guess, Christina, since you're out and about.
Yeah.
Try for a random roll against him.
Yeah.
Against you, bro.
For a very small random thing, on the way back, I'd buy more rations for Tom.
Okay.
God damn.
We're just rolling against each other.
That was on stealth.
That's fair. Perception, then.
It's not gonna be bad.
That's a 24.
It's a 10.
Mine's a 23.
I rolled a 3 and I got a
Okay,
10.
so you did not see him in the crowd.
I rolled a 3 and another 1.
Mango's mouse folk leveled up.
I like
Not only
if
Mangle
we
can
were
roll
just
one for
rolling
that.
against
Yes.
each other, we would have tied, and then I would have won.
You can't. If it's a tie, no one wins.
Yeah.
We would have
Zero
had
is
to
still
roll
a
again.
win.
We would have had to roll again.
But I'm stealthing out of there. I'm not casually strolling to this dude's house that we all hate.
Except you.
me.
My passive perception is 17.
That's still gonna beat a 23. My passive stealth is 23.
You know what? Fuck it. All y'all roll against me. Whoever wins is deciding. Come on.
All of us?
I'm stealthing to this place. I don't see why it's a roll.
Oh, we'll let Tom
I
decide.
rolled a 3.
Wow, she actually did it.
You rolled a 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We tied.
It's fine.
Who's a 4?
Was this everyone rolling for
Ah,
this?
you did. You won again, so it's fine.
Why are we all doing
Can I have my
it
dice
separately?
back?
No.
Oh, Miss Teacher over there. Alright, so you have made it
You gotta
to
say
the
it
next
like
mansion.
this.
No, I say nice things. I was like, I'm sorry I snapped at you earlier to Will, and he was like, what are you talking about? And I was just like, you are talking too quietly.
I mean, I know I talk quietly. I know it's a
Alright,
loud
so-
room.
You
Knock on the door.
Yeah, I could tell.
I
Small.
like it.
That's
Okay.
fine.
No, small for a half.
Get over it.
I'm over it. She's not.
You are led to a nice sitting area with a closed door. You see the door open. Roll a perception check.
damn it! That's another fucking 3.
Mm.
This dice is going away. But
Cage.
that makes it a 21.
Dice is going away. It's 21, drop. Alright, inside, as he opens the door, you can see many books lining a bookshelf, as well as one of those library ladders that leans against rails and moves. So, you decided to come. I was surprised. Afraid you wouldn't.
I'm making up my word.
That is nice to know. So, what do you know about the situation? As he sits down, the servants bring him a glass of bourbon.
Would I know the origin of his name?
You could probably guess it. We're not going to say you have any supporting evidence. Let's put it that way.
It's not like. So it's not like a. Not a family name, but not like a.
No.
Regional name or something like
No,
that.
it's not a regional name. It's not based off any noble family
Okay.
in the city or anything like that.
Okay.
The closest you've got is it might have to do with fishing.
What did he ask me? Sorry.
He got a glass of bourbon and asked you what you knew about the situation.
I mean, you were stolen from what I've heard. I just want to play it coy that I don't know it's an adventure.
This is correct. You don't know who, you know the servant, of course, but anything beyond that? Have you spoken with anybody about this incident or this meeting?
I don't know the servant. I never saw him.
Just good, just good.
There
Well,
must be some servant if you're willing to go after him.
I dislike people who steal from you. More of a sign or I'm trying to think of a word, precedent. More about precedent and principle than the actual laws.
Understandable. By the way, it's 200 gold.
Oh, you have to give 200.
That's what I told him.
Thank you.
Leave the 200 and get the fuck out of here. We'll meet up.
Grabs it and holds it in both hands. Thank you. She sets it on his lap and continues drinking his beer. Would you like something to drink, sir?
Sure. It's 7 a.m. We'll drink whiskey.
Time has no meaning, So the servant brings you a glass as well. It's actually surprisingly good and fine for what you expected. So let's discuss, shall we? If you truly don't know what's going on, it's well and good. Perhaps you'd be open to hired for something.
Hired for what?
There's a place, area I would like to have explored and the items in it brought to me, or signed over to my care.
What would this place be, and what are these items you're looking for?
Supposedly there's quite a collection of rare coins from the former Iading civilization, and city-state, or civilization nations, whatever you'd like to call them today, to the, it's going to be mostly east. Slightly north, but mostly east. It's an old Colosseum. Supposedly they gathered their treasures there in an attempt to safeguard them as they fell, but the fall they did. If I could get treasures from there and perhaps control over that Colosseum, it would be handsome if they.
A learned man like yourself. Why would you need us to do that for you?
Well, I have to ensure that things continue functioning here. I do play a large part in the city's continual day-to-day runnings with donations and
Why do you have all these servants? They can't just take care of your house for you while you...
I only have 2 of them. I only need 2 servants.
You already hired one back?
Easy enough to find with refugees that can. Decent wage,
My refugee.
basically.
I would basically be like, you have an extensive library. Do you have any books on this that you'd be willing to show me? Maybe get me some more information. I don't like taking jobs that I don't know anything about.
So I can have them delivered to your inn. It will take me some time to go through them. I do have quite an extensive library.
I mean, you seem very up to date with this thing. You don't have it on hand.
Persuasion check.
Well, then fucking dice.
Yeah, no, don't roll
Not
that.
that one.
Yes. Persuasion, that is an 18.
I don't should beat
fishing after Sweden.
Did beat you. The 22.
He's gonna bring them to you, and then I can sleep on them and I'll have all of them.
That's true.
This is you. We'll have them delivered, of course, in a timely manner. You should have them by lunch.
People will leave that. All about the Coliseum.
I will consider it. Can you tell me more about this contract process you put your people under? It doesn't seem to be very effective. I've got a tool for you. my friend.
Here we go with the pitch. He tells you about a basic contract, in terms of employment. It's based off one of the older contracts the city had through their essentially labor counselor.
And see, I've got this new fancy contract 2.0.
He seems intrigued, because it means owning souls. This is an interesting thing.
You want to keep your people from doing something. That's soul. That'll go.
I'm listening.
I mean, I could offer you.
A copy of said contract for.
Would you mind running my church while I'm gone?
This is acceptable. I've run a church before. I've run a food stand. Taco cart.
Isn't a taco cart and a food stand the same thing?
Yum. Taco cart. You have to be sleazier to run a taco cart, though.
No, not a man of your stature.
A library. And I have also run a small city government for a while. No, it's a fun job. You know, to make those people attend functions, they have to be civil to other people. Just torturous. Especially peasants. But yes, I will run your church.
So yeah, then show him the contract. We definitely have to. Can I do another contract to make sure that he and it like ensures that money's going to us, and then that souls are going to Mangle and all that crap?
Yes,
He's got to be on the up and up.
Yes, he's as long as he gets to keep his manner and stature within the city, he's fine.
I mean, this will definitely raise your stature. You're feeding the people.
Are we gonna have to have you make a deception check now? Or are you being truthful?
He's feeding all these people that are working for the town.
I'm not hearing it out of being truthful.
I would assume it's being truthful. Like,
I'm just making sure you're not like trying to like take his soul or sidebar him. That's why.
I mean, if he's willing to sign the contract for his soul after I told him this contract takes souls.
No, he's not. But he will sign it under the grounds he keeps his position, his manner, and is otherwise left essentially alone to keep doing what he's doing.
Be the head of it. You can't just hang out in your house all day. You
Yes,
gotta
I
see
can
the
make
people.
I can make the appearances and delegate as needed.
Well, so because I need someone to keep up contracts and sign people. Babies are getting born, all that shit.
We're looking for more of a bureaucrat then. Counselors are easily bought. I've done it before.
I mean, you've run a town.
Yeah, and I said I didn't enjoy it.
But for the right price.
Right price is. I could be persuaded to do it. Perhaps a trade. An old Colosseum's worth of treasure for running your church.
I must say, I do know a little bit about this Coliseum already, and I think it's kind of owned already.
Then unown it.
Apparently, you were the owner.
Wait a minute. Wait, simmer down there.
Don't just like his things taken. I barely know the guy, and he threw a bow at me.
Excuse me, a what?
A block.
I mean a boat.
People keep saying it wrong. You guys down here with your thick accents.
Your thick hillbill accent. Are you sure it's out?
From everything I've been told of it. Do you know the guy who owns it?
I do not. I was under the impression it was currently unoccupied.
Unoccupied and unknown are two different things.
No, the last 3 scouts I sent came back saying there was no one there.
Again, unoccupied and unknown, two different. And if you've already sent scouts, why can't they take it?
They were at best capable of killing a kobold combined.
Apparently taking 200 gold and some bread from you.
Different group. These people I actually tried to hire. Mistakes. Let me assure you of that. They also said that something they wanted was in the center. But whatever. They made it back. Better than the last 3 groups. But if you claim it is owned and not to be tried, I'll believe you for now.
Thank you.
If we were to take it, how much? What are we talking?
In regards to?
You said if we took it, there would be well, if he wants us to take it for him to be my representative, right?
Yes.
Oh. Shoot.
They don't read the book.
Yeah, it's something I feel like we got a couple days. So,
Meanwhile,
I'll be
I'm
in
still
touch.
researching.
Very well. The books will be delivered. Perhaps read up on the situation. Thank you for joining me for bourbon. Sips it and walks back through the door. Is that where y'all want to kick it off? End it there with that discussion being done?
can we see if I see anything else within Nottingham?
Sure. Perception roll.
I rolled a 21.
What?
I rolled a 2.
You think you catch a glint of gold on a table as
What?
the door closes? You think you catch a glint of gold on the table as the door closes?
Okay.
What was that?
He's debating what to do.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess I kind of gotta go. It's just us and the like.
After he closes the door, it's just you.
How high are the ceilings?
10 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna see if Raz could hide in there, or Mataz could hide in there, but that ain't happening. So, yeah. Okay. Told him I'll be back.
Alright. So you join the group, and that's where we'll kick it off. End it there, huh? That
Yep.
work for everybody?